Well, 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 look who it is. If it isn't a bunch of sweating nerds in my chat. Typical. Showing up into a Halo modding stream. I expected as much. Look at you. You think I didn't see this coming? Don't mind the sound effects that you're hearing. They're fine. Nothing. Not struggling. You're struggling. All right. Good news, my coffee's still warm. Everything is right in the world. Why do we have this sad ODST piano? This faded black screen. Could it be that I'm sad today? No, fuck that. I'm excited today. It's a good stream. Look at this shit. Gamers. The city of New Mombasa. It's been destroyed after all that work we put into it. Can you believe it? We put in all that work for New Mombasa. Over so many streams, and look what's become of it. The space elevator. It's wrecked. Fire through the skies. A sad, sad visage of what it used to be. Can you believe this? Me neither. Me neither. I can't believe my eyes. Look what happened to this place. This used to be a beautiful city. Don't you remember all those streams we had here? Working on the Condor and placing down the Halo 2 Scarab. Now look at it. There's smoke rising off the space. Damn, that's some high quality smoke. Damn, look at that. Have I experienced the invisible bug and tools? Yeah, it's fucking annoying. I don't know what's causing it. It's so weird. But that's besides the point. The point here today is the city's in a bad place. Or is it? Because maybe I blew it up, and maybe I did it on purpose. You ever think of that? Literally, did you ever think of that? I blew up this whole city. You're so dumb and stupid. You didn't realize it, did you? Yeah, it was me. I did this. I did this. Look at you. Such a silly little goose, aren't you? All right, let me show... Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Listen up. You don't know where we are right now, do you? Look, you see this weird gray shit? Move, Sharon. Jesus. Get out of here. You're in the shot. Fuck, this is so hard to control. Hold on, I'll fix this. Don't worry, it's fine. This is all scripted. This is part of the plan. I meant to do this. Yeah, a little more, a little more. All you chair fanatics in chat, your religion is in shambles right now. Look at this. Look at you now, nothing without your petty little chair. Alright, you want to know what's going on? Why am I standing in this place? I'll show you why. It's because something has changed in New Mombasa. Things have changed around here. We're no longer in that sad little New Mombasa. The one that I ripped out of Halo 2, no. We've gone much, much further above and beyond what was previously thought possible. That's right. We have now we upgraded. We went from low quality Halo 2 Mombasa to low quality Halo 3 ODST New Mombasa. Let's take a look, ladies and gents. This whole time we've been sitting on a low poly skyscraper that we will be switching out today for a higher quality one. But man, look at that. Is that a... You remember the seawall stream? Look at that seawall. Okay, don't look too closely. It's kind of blurry, but we have a higher quality version of that too. But man, is that the coastal highway? Also low quality, which we will be switching out. Stop looking. Jesus, you're making this awkward. But man, look, is this all of ODST? Is that the space elevator? I love the space elevator! Incredible. Look at all this shit that we got. Look at all this stuff. Is that fire? That's crazy. There's fire over there. What the hell? What's even on fire over there? I don't even know. Maybe like another part of the city that's never explored canonically. Who knows? Crazy. Are you able to rip out the streets maps where Rookie was exploring? Yes, I even have it imported on a separate map. Oh my god, is that the zoo? With a condor in it? Holy shit. That's the zoo. It's technically called the park, but like, you know what I mean? That's crazy. That's crazy. Is that streets? Is that the Oni headquarters, I think? I forget. And then there's the police building? That's crazy. That's crazy. Wait, so where did I get this map from? Ah, let me tell you a short tale. A brief tale about the history of this. By the way, in the future, old Mombasa. Although realistically, I might, I don't know, with this version of the map, I might just cut out old Mombasa. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Let me tell you a tale. You might be thinking to yourself, my goodness, Rejected Shotgun, you got all of New Mombasa. You got all of it. How is that even plausible? How is that even probable? I dare say, how is that possible? Well, allow me to explain. Throughout Halo 3 ODST's development, Bungie, in fact, had mapped out the entire city. And this is what it looked like. You had old Mombasa over there, across the bridge. There is no bridge, at least in ODST, but it would probably be like over there if I had to guess. And then you have New Mombasa, also known as Your Mombasa. And this is where all the fun stuff happens. Canonically, Halo 2's stuff probably happened like somewhere in there, I don't know. But everything in ODST takes place over here, in the streets. And you can see almost every mission in some way works here. Underneath the seawall shields, you have like Data Hive and stuff. Down here, you have Your Mombasa streets. And over here, I think this is I forget which one it is. I think this is the Oni building, not the police building. I kind of get them mixed up. And then that's also either the Oni building or the police building, right there. And then somewhere on one of these rooftops is where, oh no, the police HQ takes place somewhere over there. Yeah, I remember. And then it's right there probably. Every mission, and then Coastal Highway, you're like, where's Coastal Highway? It's right here, you dumb stinky. Look at this, this is Coastal Highway, right here. And then what about the one with the dead zebras? It's right here. What do you mean, where's the dead zebras? You can see the dead zebras right there. Oh yeah, and then yeah, there's like everything, and then it's stuff, and then that's where the rooftop battles take place. That looks like a nightmare to drive through. Yeah, so now I have done it. All right. Oh, also, side note, space elevator. Look, you can see, you know, if you've been watching my streams, you already know what the Halo 2 space elevators look like. Well, here you go. Maybe, quite possibly, your first look up close and personal with ODST's iteration of the space elevator. Kind of cool, right? Check it out. Look, we got ships and containers in the water and fragments of... Well, don't look too closely. I got to reload the map to fix the textures. But yeah, there's space elevators and and look, it's a space elevator. And it's cool because it's like, it's very different looking from Halo 2's. Like, it's similar in design and shape language, but like... It's pretty different if you if you really look at the various intricacies of it. It's cool though. A lot of smoke, a lot of fire. Basically, it's just better in every way. If you really dig deep into your heart and you ask yourself, well, is it better than the old one? Yes, technically no, because as of right now, we do not have like a bridge and stuff, and there's not as much content in this one because I just started working on it, but it's here, it's full scale. I mean, this place is huge. Stop looking at that, you didn't see anything. Like, realistically, if the engine lets me just like, hold on, I gotta turn on my webcam for this. We're back. Hi, gamers. If the game lets me just like fucking mangle the shit out of it, okay? Theoretically, we could get large portions of ODST loaded in here. Probably not all of it. Some of it's going to have to be a little lower quality, or else the engine will make a big poopy stinky. And none of us like that. None of us want that. But I could theoretically get all the high quality, or a lot of the high quality versions of stuff in here. And in fact, I already have a large section of the map that I'll be importing today on stream that will be in HD. Well, not really full scale. The yard is larger. Yeah, sort of. I mean, I don't know. You might actually be surprised. Things will look a lot smaller when I'm like flying a condor around and when I'm running around. If I go to land here, here's the full ass scale of the condor. Don't mind the fact that trees are just flat. We don't talk about it. This is a pretty big area. This is a pretty big area. Now, HD would probably kill his computer. No, we're gonna get pretty HD. Like, there will inevitably be some areas that will be blurry, but I can retexture, remodel, move things around, make it all work. So here, basically what I want to do is just clean up the map a little bit. And today I would like to take all of these skyscrapers, these like crappy little ones that like have no textures, and replace them with real skyscrapers. I want to take as much of the seawall as I can, which is this area here. All of these seawalls that surround the entire city, I want to get as much of that HD as I can. There's a really quick patch that I can apply to it that'll get large sections of it already HD-ified, if you will. So we'll get skyscrapers and seawalls done today. That'll look pretty cool. Off stream, I already got a higher quality version of these areas out here. You can see the texture quality and everything on all of this is substantially better than the rest of the map. It's because this is already, don't worry about that. This is already a higher quality model that I've imported. And, you know, we'll be getting lots of this kind of in here. Also, fun fact, in the Halo Reach map of the recreation of, what's it called? Not Outskirts. Headlong. The Halo Reach Headlong remake. This bridge is in the skybox, and you can see this building. Fun little fact. Halo Reach skyscrapers? No. What song is playing? Difference for Darkness? Deference for Darkness? I forget what it's called. Yeah. Deference for Darkness. I'm going to switch it up, actually. We're going to get the entire ODST soundtrack today. We're feeling brave. Yeah. Is it going to be playable? Yes, but it needs a lot of fixing. For example, right now, these buildings are just part of the skybox. So what I need to do is pull them out of the skybox and fix them up, because it's not, and I don't say this lightly, epic that they are not full buildings. I'm cool with the texture quality being at this resolution. That's fine. But I just need to patch up all these holes, straight up. There's just a bunch of holes that are not patched. And it's not really going to be too hard to do because we have models for the entire building in the higher quality version of the levels. And yeah, it'll be pretty straightforward to do. I could even theoretically replace, I don't know if I will because it's a lot of geometry for like no real reason, but I could make most of these low quality buildings here higher quality. A little bit higher quality, at least touch them up. And I think that'd be pretty fucking cool. For now, what I'm thinking is, you know, on my old map, and I know a lot of people are excited by the old map, because, you know, you had like the whole island over there where the space elevator was, then you had all of New Mombasa, and then you had all of Old Mombasa. Well, considering that this map is way fucking bigger than the other one, like way bigger, like, okay, if you remember, if you tuned into all my New Mombasa map streams, it was literally the same layout, right? New Mombasa was the middle island, then you had the space elevator island over there, and then you had that Old Mombasa over there. The main difference here is this is like, the New Mombasa island is way bigger than the old one, like way bigger. I don't even know how to explain how much bigger it is. It's like something you'd have to see. So if I actually go down into the streets here, it's not gonna look very good, but like I can actually like go in here. The streets are flooded right now and the water is solid because I haven't done any work to it, but yeah, there's like these little alleyways and things as you're walking through these untextured buildings, which I probably will have to texture at some point. But Ultimate Forge, yeah, but let me get distracted, man. Let me live a little. man. I wanna. So there's already a lot of high quality assets for these buildings that I'll be able to port in pretty straightforwardly. And you can see, you can just like walk through the Mombasa streets, even though, like I said, they're untextured, but you can kind of get a sense for what everything is. Like here is one of those giant covers, obviously low detail and stuff, but the scale is enormous. Like I started out, what, like over there, and I walked over there, and it took like, I don't know, a minute. And look how much more I have to go through the city just to reach the other side of the island. And we're not even talking about the coastal highway, right? And going all the way over to the Oni Alpha site, like, it's pretty nuts. Oh, actually, I think I have... Where are you? I know you're around here somewhere. Where did I put you? Maybe I did delete it. Oh no, right here. Look how... Look, this is the size of the coastal highways. It's crazy. This is a warthog. Obviously, it's really blurry roads. I need to get some higher quality ones, but still. Jance Vaughn, thank you very much for the $5. Appreciate you. Thank you. I decided to finish the Halo Wars 2 stuff off. Finish the Halo Wars 2 stuff off and make a Condor with landing gear and an interior and cockpits, and surprisingly, it was very easy. Chance, I'm going to need you to tell me all about that right now. This is a medical emergency on my behalf. So, okay, we're driving, right? We're driving our police hog around the coastal highway, and now we've finished off this little section. So that little section there took a little bit to drive there, and yeah, it's nothing. It's literally tiny. The city's massive, so you can really get a sense of scale. I wish in ODST the new Mombasa map you could explore more of it and not just certain parts. Oh, you committed to this map, new here today. Yes, Colton. I'm not saying I'm never going to work on the old one. I actually really like the old one with all of its Halo 2 stuff on it. I think it's very cool. But once I discovered that the entirety of New Mombasa was modeled out in low detail, and oh, Demon Wolf Song with the $2, thank you. Really nice Discord ping. Okay, you got me. That's fair. You got me. I gotta ping my Discord server and let them know that, yeah, dude, I'm freaking live, man. Announcements. All right, here's the message. Here's the message I'm going to put out. It's going to say, big city, big peen. No. Big city, big energy. But I'm going to put big and then parentheses dick so that people know what I mean without me actually typing it. Wait, can I get away with that? I'm technically a partnered server. Yeah, I'm not going to put the word dick in an announcement. My server's partnered. I know, I know. Big city, big energy. Ah, but I can put big D energy. There we go. Wait, what? Forgot to copy the link. I almost put the path to a silenced SMG tag instead of a link to the stream. Whoops. That would have been awkward. All right. Let's see. Drive on the right side of the road. Hell no. I live by my own rules. I'm fucking crazy. I'm out here. Do what I want when I want. Fly around in a Hornet for scale? I can fly around. Okay, let's do that. We'll start out on the low poly road over here. So this is going to be an interesting stream because some of it's going to be really cool and some of it's going to be extremely tedious and boring. So I'm going to give you that heads up right now because a lot of the stuff, like, look, I can't even place stuff on the road yet because the road's not actually a solid piece of geometry, technically. That's all right. So here's our Hornet. It's a Hornet for scale. Jance Vaughn, thank you for the support with that big $5. Appreciate you. I'll probably work on it a little bit more, but... Oh my god, why is it so loud? Hold on. Jesus. Hornets are so loud. Okay, let's try that again. Thank you for that $5. I'll probably work on it a little more, but it's in modding general. I use the Halo 4 Pelican as a base, but I had to edit the Condor model a little bit. I will check that out ASAP. Alright, here is Hornet for scale. We're flying over the seawall here. Okay, we're now over the seawall. There's Oni Alpha site somewhere over there. Way, way over there. And here we're obviously flying into Mombasa streets now. kind of around here. Stuff and things. You're going to scale this up as the ODST map segments are much bigger than this map scale. I'd say almost by half. I think you would be surprised, actually. I think this is actually 100% accurate. In fact, I'm almost certain of it. This is actually the size of New Mombasa in the game. I promise you. I can show you in Blender by ripping the actual maps out. They all fit perfectly in this area. In fact, Mombasa Streets is around, I want to say this section here. Most of Mombasa Streets is here. But we're still flying, by the way. No biggie. Andrew Van Doles with the $2. Thank you very much for your support. Big Dog, Big Peanuts in Mombasa. The new age of modding. Thanks to 343. Honestly, making ODST stuff possible. It was so easy to port this compared to how hard it would have been prior. Demon of Song with $2. Thank you. Drive around in a Jester for scale. Maybe I will. You can put it. Oh, I should put the Olifant in here too. Just to drive it around Coastal Highway. Oh, Green also said though, add a frigate for scale. Yeah, we will be combat dropping in just a moment here. Yeah, that's how tiny that frigate is. That's how far you can fall here. I think my globals is still screwed up, so we'll probably die on impact because I need to fix that. Welsh Jammy, thank you very much for that very generous super chat of 10 euro currency tokens. Thank you. Good to see you. Any tips on replacing sounds? I got the Terminator pistol sound. I want to replace the auto mag. Also, can your mods check if I'm in the Discord server? Can't join. My name is Welsh Jammy. I might be able, if Green is in chat, he might be able to check. I don't think anyone else is. I think Opted is, or Scan. But we can check to see. You should just be able to join. You should see yourself in Shoddy Squad. I'd be surprised if you couldn't, like, check yourself, to be honest. Like, Demon of Song with the $2 as well. For scale is my new favorite meme. Yeah, frigate for scale, banana for scale. Alright, so from all the way up here, that's what New Mombasa looks like down there. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. So we're going to drop from this frigate, which I had so conveniently prepared. Wow, look at that. Isn't that weird? Alright, let's see if I can actually like fix my globals really quick so that we don't die in impact. There's a chance. All I'm saying is there's a chance I can fix. You are not in the server? Okay. If you use theater mode on only alpha site mission, you can get a good view of the Pelican to building scale. It will show you just how much bigger the place actually is. Okay, I can take a look. I'll have to grab the high quality version of that from one of the scenery objects anyway, so I will take a look. All right, I'm going in the background right now. Let's see, can I fix fall damage? Hard landing damage, soft landing damage, HS damage, distance damage. What if I just didn't have any of those? Crazy. Crazy. Okay, let's survive the impact now. Oh, did it really bring me all the way down here? Okay, let's fly back up. There's our frigate. All the way up here. So by the way, my plan is at some point or another to actually add in like a full atmosphere, lower the cloud level a bit, and basically make it so you can in fact drop from orbit, have all kinds of clouds before you actually hit the city, give you a very immersive drop from orbit feel. In fact, I codenamed this map Battlefront to kind of imply like the scale of the Star Wars Battlefront games, where you could like go in from a ship in the sky and like come down and do all that. So that's already in the works, in the plans. All right, here goes nothing. Oh, you know what? Wait, pause. I want to rotate the pod. I know. I didn't mean to cuck you like that. We were so close, yet so far. I want to rotate the pod like 90 degrees like that, so we can actually see the space elevator as we come down. I think it'd look cool. There we go. Cool. That should let us see it. Murray Wings with $2. Thank you very much. Appreciate that support. How about an insta-kill or drivable train or both? An insta-kill or drivable train? Only drivable train, or the only trains I can think of in Halo are like the ones on that Halo 2 multiplayer map. Oh jeez. Okay, I might have rotated too much. I can't see much of anything outside the window. But I can see New Mombasa down there, very slightly. Looks like we're going to be landing in Mombasa streets just outside of Oni Alpha site. If I have guessed correctly. Try to angle ourselves. Okay, jets off, thrusters off. Here we go. Where did we land? Oh, we just barely dodged the seawall and landed on the rooftop of one of the buildings in Mombasa streets. Not bad, not bad. It's a decent place to drop. Andrew Van Dulst with another $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Give pods a 10% chance to kill players on impact? No way, dude. People get so tilted by that. Imagine you're playing this and you just die for like literally no reason at all. Oh wait, not only did we land outside of the seawall, but we landed outside of the park as well. Which looks so weird, by the way. Just got here. Hi. Hello, Mr. Reddit. God damn, that looks... I know. It looks so cool. I fucking love the drop pods. I want to show you guys a little bit, too, because as much fun as it is... Actually, you know, I have a bunch of, like, technical stuff I want to show you, and I want to show you the map in Blender, as well as some discoveries I made, and how we can make this higher quality and stuff. But, like, also... Just as a side note, like, what if we dropped again? Because that was fucking cool. Webcam off. Let's get immersed, everybody. And we're gonna get the right song. Hold on. Alright, here goes nothing. Out of the frigate. Okay. Here goes. Down we go. Okay, we should be able to see the space elevator just slightly. Kind of hard to see. This glass is really nasty. The space elevator is just over to our right over there. Okay. I'm going to try pulling to the left a little bit. Maybe we could land near the skyscrapers. Oh shit, our jet's off. We don't have any more propulsion. We're going straight down. Oh hey, we landed a lot further away this time. I managed to push us all the way a lot deeper into the city underneath one of these weird round things. You can control the pod slightly? Yeah, you can. Are the low quality textures to help with the map size and making sure it's not too rough on computers, or will there be higher quality in the texture? There will definitely be higher quality in the texture. In fact, a lot of what we're going to be doing on stream today is swapping out these low poly level of detail assets with higher quality ones. In fact, I talked about this earlier on stream, but when this map first started, there was much lower quality versions of the parks here, when there was no bridge, or there was, but it was super low quality. So I swapped in much higher quality assets for these, and I brought them into the game. And I think they look a lot better already. Obviously, the park interior needs some help if it ever wants to be good, but yeah. So I'm going to be basically giving this treatment where we're getting at least mid-quality assets, because I'm going to be real with you. Like, just from, like, what the engine can handle and stuff, realistically, I'm not going to be able to get everything actual quality to ODST because, you know, the Halo engine, especially Halo 3's engine, is not going to be able to just easily load all that. So what I'm going to have to do is make compromises, for sure, but I'm going to do my best to get decently high-quality assets for a lot of stuff. So the first thing we are going to be I was going to say, like, upscaling or up-resing, but mainly we're going to be just swapping out crappier assets for better ones. And one of the things we'll be doing first will be all these buildings, all these skyscrapers in Mombasa streets. Unallocated, thank you very much. That's a very generous $10 super chat. I genuinely appreciate your support. I just watched one of my childhood dreams. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it. Your appreciation for it makes it worthwhile. Genuinely it does. I love that. All right. So we have all these buildings here. Let me show you where we're at in Blender, you guys. Mid. All right, green. All right, I see you did. So let's go modding main. Okay, so check this out. This is New Mombasa, but these are the higher quality building assets and the higher quality, various different higher quality assets here that I'm going to be swapping into the map. And hopefully I'll be able to pull it off. I think I can. I do genuinely think I can. And because the entire map is mirrored, I should be able to also just mirror these assets and call it a day so that both sides of the city have like big high quality skyscrapers. As well as that, the park here has half of it in high quality. Unfortunately, I do think I'm gonna have to delete this for now. Which is a bit sad. I don't want to because it's like embedded in the seawall here, but I might have to. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm going to say I-Fi is your name. Thank you very much for that $5 super chat. You could make the frigate and cruisers pilotable like that old Battlefield 2142 mode called Titan. Actually, though, I wonder if it would be viable. If I put down a frigate, like just the default frigate. Let's see how big it is here. You know, it's not necessarily out of the question. You wouldn't be able to fly it like super far. But like, it's actually plausible. Like the city is so big that the frigate here kind of fits in it. It's a little bit wild to say, but like, you have a decent amount of space that you could fly around here. Imagine you could just drop ODST pods out of the back. That'd be so sick. I don't know for sure if that would be like a viable, but maybe. Will this map have Forge mode? Yeah, for sure. Forge is like my jam. You think I'm not going to put Forge into one of these maps? You kidding me? All right, let me hide everything. So this is... Oh, yeah. So what I did here, as you can see, these are two BSPs, aka map files from Halo 3 ODST. I'm going to hide all of the like various stuff that's not like actual map geometry, which is just like blockers and map leaks and like stuff. There you go. You can see these are all the high quality assets here. You can see this is where Oni Alpha site is. Here are the high quality skyscrapers, which I can mirror over to the other side of the city. Here are the parks. And like I said earlier, you guys already saw, I put the parks into the map. They're already there. You can see they look much better than the surrounding geometry. So we're going to be getting a lot of that in here. It collapsed with the $10 as well. Thank you for that very generous super chat. I do genuinely appreciate your support. Dude, did I miss a whole stream or did all this happen last half of last stream and the beginning of this stream I slept through? First, badass drop pod now. Second, first, badass drop pod now. Is that a demand? Because I'll do it. Second, did you decide to change the Mombasa map? Yeah, so long story short, I didn't stream yesterday. And while I was playing around with the ODST tools, I found the assets for the low poly level of detail map for all of New Mombasa, and once I saw how feature complete it was, I was just like, what am I just not gonna put all this in? Like, I'm not stupid. This is awesome. I'm gonna totally fucking put this in. This is great. So yeah, that's basically what I did. So let me show you the actual map right now. Looks like this. So this is where, you know, you can see this is where we were. And you know, I have this just giant sky block that contains the entire map. And then anything that you see here that isn't in, like the skyscrapers and stuff that you see over there, those are part of the skybox right now. And I'm going to leave them as part of the skybox for the time being because it's going to take a while to get to the skyscraper part. For now, I want to focus more on the Mombasa Streets, Oni Alpha side of things. Because it's a lot easier and a lot easier to just port assets. So that's where that is right now. So that's why there's no skyscrapers in the Blender file. But that being said, these skyscrapers, they gotta go. All right, these are the low poly crappy ones, and I'm not standing for that. At some point, I am gonna actually have to go into all these buildings and give them like decent textures. You know, they're not gonna be perfect, and it's gonna take a while to go building by building. But if I like mirror stuff and take advantage of the fact that like the entire city is actually mirrored, I should be able to get through texturing all the buildings in a pretty timely manner. I don't actually think it's going to be too big of a deal. That being said, though, we're going to spend a little bit of time. I'm going to import the structure file for, this is what's known as H100 shared. So Remember how I said all of ODST's actually mapped out, like and Bungie mapped out the entire new Mombasa? You probably can't tell just from playing ODST's missions, but you're actually going through this city. Every like space is accounted for. Coastal Highway actually goes around this area here. Unironically, this skybox perfectly fits this map because the entirety of ODST, all of the missions physically take place in the real parts of the city that New Mombasa is made of. When I figured this out and saw this yesterday, it blew my mind because there's no reason that they needed to go that like into detail with this stuff, but they did, and it's crazy. And you can see it all here. They really mapped it all. It's nuts. Demon a Song with a $5. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate that support. Imagine playing this map and finding a part of the Halo 2 campaign. Like, for example, the Scarab Canal with the broken Halo 2 Scarab. That would be really sick. That would actually be really, really sick. Okay. And honestly, I could put some of that stuff in here. I think it'd be really cool, too. Okay, I'm going to hide all of my stuff here. My low poly city damaged. Let's delete the caps. Delete the shared floor. Wait, what is that? Material does that use? Shared floor. Yeah, we delete you. There's a lot of these BSP caps that I might regret deleting now, but realistically, I'm just not going to worry about it for the time being. I'll probably just have to go in later and like clean up all the geometry and stuff. But as you can see, a lot of these buildings line up with the low quality buildings that are actually in the map. I do have to drag some of them into place. It looks like they're not quite precisely where they need to be. So what we will do is all of the stuff. Oh, Eclipse, thank you for the $2 as well. Appreciate that. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. Appreciate that. There was a statement. That was a statement. Your drop pod is insane now. Good, thank you. I'm glad you think so. I love the drop pod as it is right now. Okay. Here is how this is going to work. Everything is going to go in this collection here. We're going to call it collection 2. We're going to make a new collection. Nope. Make a new collection called collection. And we're going to import the entire map. That way we can keep things organized, because I was kind of getting confused there. Yep, so we're going to re-import it. Gabe the Babe, thank you for the $2 again. Appreciate you. Good to see you. It's because Bungie was super extra with games. They kind of were, though. Does instance geo count toward the max triangle in a BSP? I mean, nothing really matters. There's not really a max as far as I know, because at the end of the day, you can, you know, you can just put portals down. Like these portals here. Boom, boom. Okay. So realistically, I just need to move stuff into place just a teensy tiny bit here. I think collection 2 has all my stuff here. No, collection, yeah, this one. Okay, so basically, let me just move the entire city into place. This is going to be a little hard, though, because it looks like things are slightly off. Okay, let's see. GX. We can move the seawall over here. I want to get this matched up pretty good. They're not a 100% like 1-to-1 match, but they should be pretty good. And thankfully, they don't actually need to be super precise either, which is kind of convenient. Enderslayer, thank you for the $5. Appreciate that. Silence fills the empty grave now that I have gone, but my mind is not at rest, for questions linger on. Thank you, Gravemind. I mean, Enderslayer, appreciate that. Eclipse, thank you for the $5. Bro, what if you used your Halo 2 Mombasa layout? This as new and your past H2 Mombasa as old Mombasa now, since your old Mombasa was untextured anyway. I could, but also, check this out. There is technically, I mean, it's crappy, but it's here. This is like a more realized version of old Mombasa. Like, okay, keep in mind, it's all just random skybox junk, but like, it exists. This is old Mombasa, technically. All this stuff out here, which is kind of interesting. you know, there's like some skyscrapers, and these are, what's really cool about these old Mombasa buildings is like, you only see these in the skybox, but also these are unique structures. Like none of these shape designs exist anywhere in New Mombasa's buildings. So you would actually never see these. It's really interesting. Also, what the fuck is this? I keep seeing this out here. I know that New Mombasa is in Africa, so it's just cool to see like in old Mombasa, there's this weird like horn structure. Made me wonder if it's like an Easter egg or a reference, or if they were just really trying to get like the cool African cultural stuff in. I don't know. In any case, it's neat. I thought it was like a World of Warcraft reference or something, to be honest, but that's probably just because I'm a fucking nerd. Oh, right. So anyway, let's get the high quality assets moved in here. So these, my friends, these are the seawalls. That's right, the seawalls. I know what you're thinking. No way. You got the seawalls? How? Those are the craziest part of the whole video game. No way he got seawalls. But I did. I certainly did. So we've got a lot of seawalls that wrap pretty far around the city here. I think... Actually, I don't know if we can use these seawalls, to be honest. I might have to find a way to merge them, because it looks like these are like the inner seawalls, and we don't have the outer version of it here. They are massive tusk arches from the looks of it. Yeah. Yeah, I believe you are correct on that one. All right, let's poke around. See, so we've got some new tether chunks, blah blah blah. Here's the scrapers. The skyscraper is the part that I want the most. These tether chunks that are just like located in the city are pretty cool. I like them. Let's destroy these cappers, the seams shared. What is this? Oh, that's cool. Okay, it's just like advertisements and stuff. Park busted. Okay, I'm cool with that as well. I'm kind of tempted to destroy this park here. Gonna be honest. I could just delete the park as it stands right now. But then we'll like lose out on it, because if we only have half the park existing, it's kind of tempting to go in and grab the actual rest of the park. Let's poke around. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so sorry. You were supposed to be watching the other screen this entire time. Kona, thank you very much for the $5. Appreciate you. Those old Mombasa buildings remind me of those seen in New Alexandria. Maybe you can pull those from Reach and use them to fill old Mombasa. Honestly, that's like the best suggestion regarding the Halo Reach Alexandria buildings that I've heard so far. I think that's a great idea. Demon of Song with the two. I almost missed you. Chicken numgies. Demon with a $5 as well. People are saying that Arch is in the IRL city of Mombasa. Also, the delay on Super Chats is super long. No, I took a second. I wasn't paying attention to your Super Chat stats on me. You can see this is what the higher quality, like seawalls and stuff look like, by the way. Very cool. The interior is here. So these are the interior seawalls, which is nice to have, but also we're going to need exterior seawalls as well. Damn, holy shit, these go all the way around. I didn't even realize. Look at this. That's crazy. It goes all the way around to Oni Alpha. Oh my god. So yeah, we're going to have the interior seawalls, easy peasy, and the interior ones that go to the new Mombasa upper area. So we're going to have those in the city. Right now, they definitely don't look that good. Right now, they look like that, whatever the fuck that is. So we're going to go from this to this with like actual detail and texture. And it's going to look way better than this in game too. But yeah, so there's that. Ender Slayer, thank you very much for the $2. Apparently the Tusk Arches are a real thing IRL. No way. Let me look this up. Mombasa Tusk Arches. Oh, wow, they are a real thing. That's so cool. The Mombasa Tusks. So they actually they researched and stuff. This is a real thing. So those Mombasa Tusks, that's very cool. And then you go to the year 2552 in a video game to Mombasa, and wouldn't you know, Tusks. Fancy that. That's super cool. Kona, thank you for the $5. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for your support. Yo, you could grab exterior seawalls from Coastal Highway. I was actually just about to do that. And let's do that together. So this, I already have Coastal Highway loaded here, which is where this comes from. So because, like I was saying earlier, all of ODST is actually mapped out by Bungie, you can see this entire thing here. This is called H100 shared. So this is a shared area that all maps share because all maps take place in Mombasa. Then we have L300 shared, okay? So this is specifically for the Coastal Highway map, and this is where I grabbed the pieces out in the water of the space elevator chunks. That's also where the high quality park came from, because on Coastal Highway you can actually see this road and street here. And then as well on Coastal Highway you have not only the interiors to all kinds of things. Oh wait, wrong BSP. Let me load up a better one. Like, I think 20 is good. Gabe the Babe, thank you for the 2 again. Appreciate that. Told you Bungie was extra. Yeah, they definitely were. They're kind of insane. So this is Coastal Highway, right? I think I actually want to grab a slightly different one. So what I realized is if I want to get all of the different parts of Coastal Highway and making it look good, I kind of have like this big brain solution here. Wait, what is this? An elevator. I wonder if it's for a cutscene. Demon with a $2. Thank you very much. But does it have a parking garage? Oh, it just might. It just might. Let me see here. Okay, so this is what I'm planning on now, right? So here on Coastal Highway, you have the outside of the seawalls. Pretty nice looking, pretty nice. But like, that's a lot of high quality assets for me to be just like duplicating 100 times. So what if instead we go to the start of the mission here, okay? I believe this is where you start, right here. And we backtrack. And wouldn't you know, while it doesn't have these cool barriers on the side, just on the other side here, we have a very easily duplicated, lower quality, but still good looking Coastal Highway. Now, isn't that interesting? We could, theoretically, use this lower quality road right here, duplicate it a gazillion times, get more fidelity out of it, and then take these over here, okay? Lower quality seawalls with all the parts that we need them for, and we would save on a ton of geometry. Like a ton. Hopefully enough, but a lot for sure. Kona with the 2 parking garages very much needed. Like at this point, there's no doubt we're getting a parking garage. No doubt in my mind. It's gonna happen now. So basically what I need to do is I need to grab these walls, and I need to just start like spamming them around. The hard part though will be me needing to get like the round pieces. Good news though is there is a final map, the final mission BSP, or the final part of Coastal Highway, if I'm not mistaken, here. And it's not this one. I think it might be, which one is it? Is it 30? I can't remember. There's one here that has some low quality stuff off in this. Yeah, here. So check this out. So here is part of the park as well, which I could rip and put into the map, which is very nice. Love it. So that's part of the park. But so this is where the mission normally ends, right here. It's this empty section. So whatever comes after the empty section that you never get to explore is going to be some low quality stuff. This is great. This is so good for me. These are lower quality assets that are still really nice. Here we have the round piece, the 2 round pieces of the seawall that we need here. Really convenient. We have these nice roads. We have a like, I want to say not a 45, like a 30-degree turn, followed by a 45-degree turn road, followed by a straight road, followed by another 40. Like you can see, these are all parts that I can use modularly. These are all modular, medium quality assets here that I can use on this map without overloading it with detail. It's going to be fantastic. Murray Wings, thank you for the $2. Appreciate you. Portion of Voi Highway. Voi proper, not necessary. Portion of Voi Highway. Are you saying that I should grab from the Voi Highway? Or is this the Voi Highway? Wait, is this the Voi Highway? I don't know. I don't know. But that being said, it doesn't necessarily matter because we're getting this highway. There's nothing you can do to stop me. So what are we looking at here? So we've got like these kind of open areas here. All right. Bet. Let's make this happen. So I want to export this map. This is going to have a lot of really good stuff on it. God, could you imagine if I could just load like 10 BSPs at the same time and I could literally just... You ordered a big map? Big Mac? You ordered a big map too, apparently. Yeah, that'd be cool if I could just like load all of ODST at the same time and just say fuck it. I'm just like, I don't even care. I'm just going to load the whole city at one time. Because I could. I can't though, unfortunately. But imagine. Imagine. That's Africa. How does America look? It's a good question. DJ Aftershock with $2. Does loading H100 cause your Sapien to crash too? Yeah, I think, what is it, H100? Oh, cause my Sapien to crash? I don't know. No, I've loaded H100. I think. I don't know. Have I? To be honest, I actually haven't tested it now that I think about it. I thought I did yesterday, but I loaded a different mission that took place on the streets. Demon with the Fiver as well. Halo is obviously fiction. All humans are getting along to make the UNSC. Yeah. You think that humanity can just get along, put their differences aside? What is this? What is this utopian fan fiction? There's no way. It's just simply not possible. All right, let's extract this map. I already have a very similar command ready. So L300, and then this level is L300 underscore 030. So L300 underscore 030. Boom! We got it loaded. All right, cool. So now we can grab a bunch of different seawall related stuff, which will be nice. We'll get that taken care of real quick. Let's see, what are you talking about here? Let me read. I feel like I'm missing some of you guys in chat. Like, I know I'm always missing chat, but the mission maps are larger from the skybox map. I see, okay. You say that the mission maps are larger than the skybox maps, but I genuinely think you're underestimating the size. I could be wrong here. I definitely could be. But I'm going to import that section of Coastal Highway, and if it does not match up almost perfectly to the actual map that I have here in-game, I'll be very surprised. Ooh. Ooh. And just like that, all of Coastal Highway perfectly matches up. Look at that. Seawalls match up. Goes right to the point here where you have the road that goes around and the bridge going under. Like, I hate to say I told you so, but it matches. That being said, though, I do need to organize it more before I import it. So this will be collection 4 versus collection 3. This will be just collection. Okay. Owning alpha site still feels off though. I suppose it's possible, but this is where like the bridge collapses and everything. I'm going to import some kind of Oni alpha site at some point, so we'll see. It's really, really big. I wouldn't be surprised. No, you know what? I was going to say I wouldn't be surprised if the interior is bigger. I think it just feels really big because you're a tiny little ODST. If I'm being honest. Alright, so what do we need to delete to get these skyscrapers working goodly? Let's see. So the first skyscraper I'm going to delete is in here. So I delete this skyscraper right here. This is going to be a pretty simple process. I'm going to spend a few minutes deleting these skyscrapers, and then we'll have the new ones in here pretty quickly. So this one's on top of a building. That's fine. There's no skyscraper there. So this one... I suppose I could put just like literally more skyscrapers. Would it be like... Would it be stupid if I just like... Instead of taking the placement that Bungie wanted, I could instead just like place my own skyscrapers down. You know what I mean? Like, or I could like double up and put their skyscrapers plus my own to fill in the space. But I kind of like their layout. Like, it looks good, to be honest. I think I'm going to stick with theirs. I think theirs makes sense. Which means I'm just going to delete all the skyscrapers here that are not, excuse me, that are not Bungie's skybox-ish skyscrapers. So that should be pretty easy. All I gotta do is delete a few vertices and call it a day. This is gonna be this is a more chill part of the stream, so if you wanna crack open a cold Coca-Cola, you're more than welcome to. This stream is not sponsored by Coca-Cola. Keep them where they're meant to be, you say. Are you not working on Old Mombasa? Not right now. No, right now, I am working on New Mombasa, I dare say. Yeah, so this building obviously is in the same spot as this other building here, so we can just get rid of it real easily. Real easily. Oh, looks like this building's actually merged into the structure here, so this is going to be tough. I think we can make it work. Lyric Goose, thank you for the $5. Much appreciated. Oi, ejected.plum. I can already tell this is a spicy venture. Any hope for building interiors like in some of the campaign levels? Cheers. There is hope for it, actually. The only thing that's worth noting about it, though, is I will have to very specifically decide which buildings get interiors and which don't, because interiors are expensive, like really expensive. So chances are there's not going to be very many of them, but there can be some, which is cool. I think having some is definitely better than none. All right, what are we looking at here? So I think I can get away with deleting these faces now. That leaves a nasty gaping hole here. But, you know, some people are into that, so we can make do. I just gotta fill in this just huge gaping hole here. Oh, wait, I can't. Oh, that's a nightmare, isn't it? Kind of works, though. Yeah, fuck it. That probably won't cause any issues. Famous last words. Yeah, maybe I should just merge all by distance. I'm sure that won't cause any issues. I'm sure of it. It'll be fine. Alright, so now, oh my god, it's still not merged by distance good enough. There we go, that should do it. Okay, now everything's cleaned up. Probably should have done that ages ago, let's be real, but it's fine. Okay, cool, everything's looking good. DJ Aftershock with the $5. Looking at the BSP, it seems like there was supposed to be 4 additional sectors in the corners of the city center behind the 4 Kikawane station areas. Yeah, I think, well, obviously given the weird asymmetrical nature of the Mombasa Streets map, there is a lot of unexplored territory that, like, went unused. And I think it's kind of cool that that happened, to be honest. I think, like... Oh, shit, wait. Oh, no, that's supposed to be like that, okay. But yeah, I think it's actually really interesting that there's a bunch of unexplored sections of the city, because technically that just leaves a little bit of mystery, you know? It's like, oh, I wonder what was here. We'll never know. Mystery. Tried to hide from me back there. I see you, little faces. Demon of Song with $2? Gah! Thank you. Oliphant with no interior? That's right. As of right now, as of this very moment, there is no interior on the Oliphant. You can actually blame Bungie for that, okay? For once, not my problem, not my fault. I will divert blame to a multi-dollar company. Please and thank you. Okay, sectioning out these areas. These are gonna look terrible because the UVs are not good. But eventually I'm gonna redo all the UVs on these buildings anyway, so yeah, fuck it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we're getting a couple of buildings out of the way, and it's working pretty good. Can I can just yeet you, can't I? Yeah. Yeeted and deleted. And you? Yeeted and deleted. And you. Not quite so easily yeeted and deleted. What about you? Are you yeeted and deleted? Not you either, huh? Pesky little things. This one should be yeet and delete. Are you? Damn it! Just give me some yeets and deletes. That's all I want. This sucks. Are you able to show us the scale of this map? Yeah, I did it earlier in the stream, and I will absolutely show it off again shortly. I just want to get a little bit of work done as far as... Excuse me, as far as getting some high quality assets put in the map, because if you saw a little bit earlier in the stream, it's a very low quality map right now. Like, it's basically like, I would say it's the equivalent of a level of detail model for an entire city. And, you know, as cool as it is to have a model of all of ODST's Mombasa, the level of detail model is still not the coolest thing ever. We are out here to fix that. One building at a time. Literally one building at a time. Is this an easy one? Oh, thank God, for once it's easy. Whew. Are you an easy one, please? Motherfucker. Okay, this one's not easy. I like them easy. Unfortunate. This is so very unfortunate. But I think that's good. Yeah, so we can delete all those faces. And then we can go back in here. We'll fill in these holes. Rejected shotgun. Professional hole filler. Not a euphemism. Calm down, you pervert. Jesus Christ. Alright, cool. That one's done. What else have we got here? Little stinky baby building. How about you get the fuck out of my game? Rip Halo 2 New Mombasa? Nah, buddy. I'm still going to work on that at some point, but this has, with the ODST tools coming out and me realizing this is here, you better believe this has captured my attention. I think this is a really fantastic thing overall. But don't worry, Halo 2 Mombasa is not dead in the water. That's a kind of a separate thing, really. Halo 2 Mombasa and Halo 3 ODST Mombasa are very different. Like, Bungie really, like, redesigned the whole damn thing. Kind of wild. Okay, so you must go. Dead. And on top of that, who else must go? You must go. There's so many of these damn buildings. I feel like I'm wasting so much time because, like, so much of the city is mirrored, and I just haven't taken the plunge to delete a whole section and re-mirror it myself. But I really ought to, because I could start saving a lot of time by just not doing the same shit over and over again. Professional hole filler. Yeah, that's true. That's me. Map is big. Yeah, it's a little big. Just a little bit. I mean, it's not that big. It's not that big, but just kidding. It's fucking enormous. Okay, it's huge. Love to see it. Will the Halo 2 bridge part still be part of this? Maybe. I don't know, because I'd have to, like, redo the entire Halo 2 bridge, which kind of sounds fun, to be honest, with all the ODST assets, because the way that the art style is structured is so different, but it kind of sounds like an enjoyable challenge to redo Halo 2 suspension bridge. Control Z is still a thing? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't even need Control Z. I could just, like... Because really, these are identical halves of the city. Not only identical halves, like, it's mirrored 4 ways, so... Are there any different? Okay, no, they're not. No, they are. They're literally mirrored 4 ways. Like, that's not a joke. They're actually mirrored 4 ways. So if I wanted to, just as, you know, just a theoretical, hypothetical. Okay, they're not actually fully mirrored four-way, so it would be dangerous to just like start deleting stuff. What are you? Why are you a thing? Delete. But if I separated the city out a little bit, I could get away with... How do I mirror this? Do I mirror it? I definitely need to mirror it in some capacity. Let's highlight everything above this point. Grab a little bit down here. Duplicate, separate. Now let's see. In my new selection. Oh wait, I'm actually dumb. Hold on. Delete that. Let's try that again. I didn't have a X-ray on. If I grab the entire half of the city like that, okay, we're gonna have to be very careful about this. And I duplicate it and separate it. Now I have half of city, which is identical to the other half. The parts that I can't get away with mirroring are the out of bounds section. So what comes beyond that wall? Oh, it's actually not mirrored. Piece of shit. They like slightly altered it. Why though? What's the difference? There is no difference. I can literally just get away with mirroring it. Okay, that's fine. There's literally no difference. So if I delete all of this, actually I'll just hide this for now. I hide that, and I add a mirror modifier. Mirror it not on the X but the Y axis. It is fucking beautiful. City planner paid billions to Control C and Control V 4 times. Literally. Futuristic city planners are fucking crazy. They're so crazy. And I'll also add the mirror modifier to this on the Y axis as well. But we'll have the mirror object be the actual whole ass city. And we'll do the same thing on this one. And boom, there we go. Mombasa filled out with the quickness. With the fucking quickness. Not bad. We got the skyscrapers in. We don't have any leftover skyscrapers, do we? I don't think we do. Let me unhide everything though, because there are a couple of things that I do still want to keep from the old city structure. So the things that I do want to keep are these buildings out here, which are totally separate. I think these are good to keep. And anything else? I think that's literally it. I think everything else is mirrored. So yeah, I'm just gonna separate these into their own little thing until I can figure out how to replace them with better buildings. These will be called... Well, I'll just name everything to keep everything organized real quick. I'll import it after that. So these are low poly city buildings 2. And what the fuck? How did that get there? Okay, let me undo a little bit. How the fuck did that start floating in the sky? Where did that come from? I must have dragged it on accident. Good God. Demon of Song with $5. Thank you very much. When you're done with this, are you going to port it into Unity for VR chat? Definitely was not planning on doing that, but I could. It's a lot of work though. Nah, you know what? Fuck that. I'm definitely not gonna. If you want to do it, I'll send you the FBX for it or whatever, but real talk, if you wanted to put this into Unity, good luck getting all the bitmaps and putting all the materials together for all of this. A lot. Just like here, how many materials it is just for the park area. You have like 6 materials, just the bridge is 5 more. You have a bunch on here. Actually, not that. Oh no, here's the security wall with all of this shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a lot, I'll be honest. But let's try to merge together the new high quality seawalls into here. Ah, the debris from the elevator, that's what's different. Yeah, there's some debris from the elevator in the city. And some out there. Now what I'm thinking though, there's a couple of things we gotta rectify before we can actually like go ahead and put this into the game. So for one, we're gonna be probably saying goodbye to the outer seawalls for a little bit until I can manually put all those in. Reason being is that we only have the interior seawalls for now, which go around the inside of Mombasa streets here. I think that's quite alright. I can make do with that. I can live with that. Howdy, Rejected. How's it dangling? Good. How about yourself? So I think I'm gonna keep the low quality park for now. I don't know though. Am I like? That's so like park inner and park. What if I separate it into a separate object and hide it? And what am I left with? The park. I have half a park here. And I have like another quarter of the park on another BSP. Good lord. Let me just start importing stuff and we'll see kind of what happens here. So here's a section of coastal highway where I'm going to snag some stuff. So is this actually the whole of Mombasa, including the police station and access to the date center underground? So it doesn't have the underground in it, because obviously I would have to like manually add that. But it does have, sorry, let me delete some stuff real quick. What is this? Plus portal, plus, I'll keep these. These are good portals, but I'll hide them for now. So this is why I imported this. It does not have underground stuff, but it's possible to add some of the underground stuff to it. What else do we have here? So we have this section. This is another part of what is basically the, how do I put it? Hold on, let me move everything into place. I'm getting really distracted, I know. It's probably painful to like listen to me get so distracted. But I need to move all of this over to match up with the city because unfortunately I decided early on to offset everything very slightly to match up with the skybox. What's the best way to get this exact? I guess just doing this. Excuse me, bless God, bless America. Wow. Okay, that'll do. So that's about lined up, and I think it's already lined up on the y-axis. So I shouldn't have to do anything there. So now basically what I just did was I imported the extremely high quality, or at least part of the extremely high quality segment of Coastal Highway, but I don't actually want all of that. I actually only want bits and pieces of this. Did Bungie somehow do something similar with New Alexandrian Reach, the low poly count blueprint? I kind of doubt it, because they built a whole game around this, whereas in Reach it's just one mission. I'd be honest, I'd be surprised if they did that. I would be most definitely surprised. Okay. Ewall, Oni, low res. Yeah, okay, so we've got low res stuff. All the low res stuff I want. I really, really want all the low res stuff. What is this? What is this called here? BSP butt L17. Yeah, all these L's should be standing for low res, I would assume. Yep, they sure are. So this is awesome. Like, this is so awesome because now I can build up all of the seawalls like zero issues whatsoever. It's going to be so easy. Trouble is I have to delete all the high quality stuff, and there's like a gazillion high quality things in here. Like, here's a bunch of like, I don't even know, like brackets and like struts, quads, decals, highway supports. Let me make sure that I don't accidentally like delete the good stuff over here. So the only things I actually want to keep on these are like Are they labeled separately, or is this just going to get annoying? It's going to get annoying. Okay. Alright, plan B. I've got to start freehanding this shit. So what I need to do is I need to delete all of the high quality sections from the Coastal Highway mission. That includes everything here. Deleted. There is some low quality stuff there that would have been cool, but I killed it. So now we only have low quality sections here, which is good. This is all we wanted. These are the parts that you basically see outside of the map. They are low res, but like they're good still. I can delete all of these too. Okay, there's literally nothing left except for the low quality pieces that I can spam around comfortably all over this entire place. Sweet. As the plan to connect all the high quality areas of the overworld into the file, sort of like mid quality areas, which is exactly why I'm getting these like quote unquote mid quality areas like figured out. So I'm actually really curious to know if I could just like can I just like put this in the map? Can I get away with that, or is it gonna like scream at me? It might like scream at me, to be honest. It probably will, but like I'm curious to know. If I hide the sky, hide the portals, what else is in here that needs to like get fixed up? So let's take a look at what else needs to be fixed up here. For one, the coastal highway area now, I could basically get rid of. It's just this dumb windy road that like, whatever. I have all the pieces I need now to make the entire coastal highway, I'm pretty sure. So that's really no trouble. Like, yeah, I can literally see the entire I could build an entire high quality coastal highway now. Can I get away with it without the map screaming at me? That was the real question. So each of these sections here, these sections have only 1,000 triangles. That's actually not bad at all. I can definitely snap all of these together. This is gonna be fantastic. All right, so let's see what needs deleting, and then we'll put this in the game, ladies and gents. This is gonna be sick. So first we hide the old map. And this gives us a really good look at all the new high quality buildings we're adding in. So first thing that we can actually get completely rid of on the old map is the giant like Oni building structure here. Because if you notice, we have almost all of it mapped out now. Not all of it, so I'm going to keep some parts of it, but we can get rid of anything that's not coastal highway. And, well, you're separate. I'll hide you. Hide you. We'll just start deleting stuff and see what we can pull off. This is, like I said, this stream's gonna have a little bit of tedium in it, so I hope you're willing to sit through some of this, because it'll be well worth it in the end, I assure you. Oops. So let's get to deleting. No coastal highway stuff deleted, just this main section here, minus the side pieces. So that will look like this. So we delete a vertice selection, good, good. That's all of this section here, all of this here. All of this. I think we can get rid of all of this too. We'll unselect the under the map sections. Didn't mean to actually get those. Modded Gamer with the $2. Thank you for that support. Appreciate you. Remember to like the stream for more epic modding. Thank you. Good point, Modded. You guys like this stream and not willing to shell out dollary dues like the crazy ass people in here do. If you want to support the stream, leaving a like is huge because YouTube recognizes that that's kind of a big deal. So That always helps out. And Jance with another $5. Thank you. I posted a video of the Condor interior, Vulture interior, and Halo Wars 2 Pelican interior. I made a modding shop. Ayo, what? Let me check this out. Hold on. Hold up. Let's see here. Halo Wars 2 Vulture, I see. Hold on, Halo Wars 2 Pelican. Where's the Condor? Condor. I'm going to scroll through and get all of them. Or what you said. Condor, interior, Vulture. Oh, yeah, let me pull these up on stream. I want people to see this. If you guys make cool shit, you too could get shouted out live on stream. Where? I don't see your Condor interior, but I see the other two. I see Pelican and Vulture. Alright, I guess we'll just have to not see Condor. I'm not gonna lie, Condor was the one I wanted to see most of all. Alright, let's see what you're working with here. There's one. Okay, one of them I can't actually view because it's a MOV. Let's scrub through. We good. Alright, yeah. So this is the Vulture? No, this is the Halo Wars 2 Pelican. Oh, this is cool. Ayo, what? You have like stations for all the manned guns? That's pretty sick. Yeah, that's nice. It's really nice, actually. Ooh, look at that cockpit. God damn. That looks good. Sorry, I can't open the other one, but that's sick. Okay. Let's delete some things. I think this is everything I need to delete. Let's see. Delete all that. Oh, wait. And I think I need to get this as well. Delete. Let's see. iCat. Is there anything else here that needs to be deleted? It looks like I can actually get away with deleting... Hello, kitty cat? This section here as well. Maybe? Yeah, I think I'm going to do this section as well. Liquid Atlas with the $5. Thank you. Rejected. Imagine UNSC clan socials with ODST players alongside regular Spartans. I know, right? It'd be so sick. The only real shame is that we can't actually get that many people into MCC matches. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Anyhow, this is getting cleaned up here. It's looking pretty good, all things considered. Jance Vaughn as well with the $2. It's named Condor. The door is up. The Pelican... Oh, thank you for another 2. Jance, appreciate you. The Pelican is the one you can't open. Oh, was that? Oh, that is the Vulture. I'm actually dumb. Yeah, that was the Vulture interior. That was sick. I can't open the Halo Wars 2 one because it's a MOV file. Oh, yeah. The clan community would hop on this map at a heartbeat. That would be sick to see, honestly. I would be like so thrilled if they did. Like, actually. Okay, let me see here. So, realistically, there's going to need to be a little bit of extra work put into this right now because I need the seawall interiors here to hopefully not clip with the exterior seawalls. It's like, I think I have to do a ridiculous amount of work to like, before I can get this in. But I'm so motivated to do it at the same time. What does this look like in game? Let me check this out. There actually is like an up part here, a really blurry upper area here. And I'll just delete these faces. Yeah, delete those faces just so they don't get in the way of everything there. And I'm starting to realize though, what I just need to do here is delete all the inner faces of the low poly seawalls. So I guess I'll just have to do that. Screw it. Plug it. Oh, I almost forgot before I get distracted and do all the seawalls right now. This circular structure here gets to be deleted now, I think. It has these cool overhangs that I like, but the version here does not. In fact, it just has Has these little like stands to it. So I'm kind of confused whether I should delete those overhangs or what, but I guess I'm gonna, because it's all one piece. Kaboom. Gone. Now we only have the high quality one left. Alright. That's taken care of. And because they're mirrored, it automatically did it to the other side. Although I just realized I need to mirror this thingy as well. Add modifier, mirror, y-axis onto the object here. Same goes for this. Add modifier, mirror on the y-axis. Boom. Okay, now it's mirrored. That's good. And last but not least, these thingies. Let's see, hold on. Are you separate objects? Oh, they are. God, there's so many things I actually have to mirror that I didn't expect. All of these signs and things. I'm not going to mirror those signs for now, but I will mirror this because this is actually important. Sorry, I hear the super chats coming in. Give me 1 second. I am easily distracted, so it's important that I like take care of that stuff quickly. There we go. All right, thank you. Let's see. Appreciate your patience. Demon with the $2. Thank you very much. ODST preferred species. I wish. Maybe I'll swap out elites, playable elites for playable ODSTs like I did in one of my older mods. And Kona, thank you very much for your $2 super chat. Appreciate you. Marine preferred species. Fun for RP, but maybe that's about it. Connor Brady with your $5. Appreciate that one. Thank you for the support. New here. What are your medium to long-term goals with this map? My medium to long-term goals are to get as many high quality assets into here as I can. So basically just to reconstruct a massive ODST city. And once I have that, everything together, then it's more of like a sandbox, a playground. It's less what am I planning on doing with it, and more what can I do with it once I have it all created. I think I'm gonna be able to do a lot, actually. I think it's gonna be like a lot. So it's more of like, we'll see what happens kind of thing, rather than I have a defined vision for it. But I already do have a couple good ideas I think would be fun. Scarclaw with your $5. Thank you very much for your support. It's good to see you here. I saw some of the old streams, but never fully understood the extent of this map. Are you including pieces from Halo 2 as well? Would that even work? So that technically I have 2 Mombasa projects now. This is my ODST themed one. Not themed. This is the Mombasa from ODST. There are no Halo 2 assets here. This is all ODST only. So some of it might work, like I might redesign the cool suspension bridge and like have it come into the coastal highway over there or something like that. But other than that, most of this is just going to be ODST for now, at least on this particular project. Thank you again, though. And Lyric Goose, JJ. Always good to see you, Lyric. Thank you very much for your $5. What game types would work with this size map, do you think? Desert Bussy? Desert Bussy? One size CTF with an elephant on the run, perhaps. What do you think, boss man? I think there's a lot of potential with this map for like highway maps. Once I get all of the coastal highway pieces like linked together, you could do like racetracks and stuff with it, which would be pretty fun, although admittedly they would be one way. You could obviously do huge team battle. That would be a lot of fun on here, you know, with all of the Mombasa streets once they're like mapped out pretty good. You can even see, you know, you have like some smaller buildings and things throughout here. Oh, I can't do anything because I'm inside terrain. But yeah, there's like a lot of Mombasa streets related stuff you could do here, which is pretty cool. And of course, you could have like aerial dogfights if I ever convert the skybox buildings into real buildings. You could have the park. I'm going to add some cool geometry into the different park segments. Just all kinds of stuff. Look at that, there's an arena map that could be made there. Plus with forge pieces, it'll be wild. Whole bunch of stuff is possible here. It'll be really interesting to see. Demon with the $5, thank you very much. Yap preferred species. I like that. I've been playing Halo Wars 2 to get up to speed with the vehicles. Oh, smart. That's what Green did. Or, well, I think he already played a lot of it, to be honest. But, yeah, he's got a lot more knowledge on the stuff like that than I do because of that. And Modded Gamer with the $2. Thank you. God, there's so many super chats today. Jesus. I can't even do anything. I was stun locked. Thank you, Modded Gamer, though, for the $2. Landing gear, preferred species. Yeah, that's my preferred species, for sure. That is definitely my preferred species. All right. Let's start deleting low-quality seawalls. Those are fucking disgusting. So it looks like our seawalls extend all the way up until this section here. So we can delete everything here for now. I think. I don't know if we should delete the outer seawalls. I'm like tempted not to. But technically we can get away with it. Let's see. We'll make the decision. We'll make the executive decision after we have gone all the way. So technically, can I just like... What's the easiest way to do this? So I select this. I think I have a plan here. Mini city base, hide, right? Okay, yeah, now we're getting somewhere. So I hide that. Then I go to the high quality section. I hide that. Oh, this is about to be so easy. All right. Saving myself a shit ton of time here. Yeah, it's literally all of the interior walls are mapped out, so cool. Easy peasy. I hear you, kitty cat. I know you want to play, but I'm streaming. Sorry, I have to discourage her by just flipping the toy around for a second. Terrible pet owner tips. Don't do that. But I have to, now that I've committed to this particular section here, I must go all the way. Infernal Coins! Thank you for the $2. No message, but I appreciate it. It's very generous. Get that. Alright, we're gonna get the whole section here. All of this interior. Okay, we're going. A Demon, a song with the $10. Holy hell. Thank you, Demon. It was very generous. Appreciate that support. Now I'm just picturing a full city, free-for-all Slayer game with a lot of vehicles. Also, I just thought of something. Is there a way to add like a shield door to the gesture to protect the driver's seat from the back? I mean, I could technically do anything, but I wonder if the Oliphant has something I could hijack like that. But yeah, there's technically a way you could have like an animation play when you get in where like some kind of shield door comes in. Why do you... I'm so curious why you picked an elephant of all vehicles as like your thing, like that you identify as. I feel like that would be most people's like last pick. I mean, I'm not dissing the elephant here. You know, elephants are pretty cool and all, but like... Most people would have picked like a hornet or like a pelican, warthog or something. Alright, my cat thinks, this is my working theory, my cat thinks that me screaming by myself is something that she's learned to do now. So I'm going to play with her here in a second once I get this selection done. Right here. She scream. She must scream. Alright. Almost got this part of the selection here. Just a little bit more. A little bit of this curvature. Look at that sweet, sweet fucking curvature right there. Love to see it. Okay. It's cat cam time. I'm going to quickly play with her because she's meowing like crazy, being very needy and very cute. Hello. Gotta move out of the way. Ugh. Okay. Short break. We'll get back to selecting and working on the city. We gotta do this. It's time. You're meowing. It worked. There we go. There she is. Oh, look at you. Crazy. Oh, she's mad. Oh, crap. I unhooked it. Uh-oh. Oh, poor girl, I got bad news for you. Alright, let me see here. I'm pulling back into the stream. Are you able to modify and create shaders with these modding tools? I'd like to do some graphic stuff. So there's a lot of different types of shaders, but you can't just program your own, unfortunately. It's not possible currently. I'm sure somebody at some point in the future of MCC will make it possible. But there is a robust shader system in the game that allows you to pull off all kinds of things, and there's different types of shaders as well. But you can basically, you're given shader templates, and you can customize all different kinds of aspects about them, which is extremely handy. It's like there's like how do I put it? If you had like a shader that you could edit and do all kinds of cool stuff to, that is essentially what you get in Halo. You can... It's basically a robust shader template system that lets you do all kinds of custom shaders with different effects and things. Alrighty, let me keep it up here. We're gonna go back and work on some Blender stuff. Alright, Demon with a 5er, thank you. Sandtrap was my first ever Halo map that I ever played on, and I spawned on the elephant. Oh. Love at first sight then. Alright, listen up ladies and gents. We've been in Blender for a little bit now, and my super speedy brain requires a little bit of sustenance. And by sustenance, I mean we need to drop. Need to get a little bit of that. A little bit of hype. Remind ourselves why we're still here. Why are we working so hard in Blender? What could possibly possess somebody to spend so much time? It's this. This beauty and grace here. The vehicle, actually. I guess just gotta rotate it real quick so we get a cooler view when we drop. Like that. That'll probably look cool. We out. Let's go, baby! Alright, we can see the space elevator slightly there. Look at that, there it is. Whoa. Don't worry about the camera. Fine. Okay. I'm pushing us to the side. Oh shit. Boosters and thrusters are off. Here we go. Ooh. Landed on the side of the city again because we kept pulling back to get a good view of everything. I think this is a pretty good spot all in all. Holy hell, Repo Gaming with a huge 20 bomb. Thank you very much. That was a enormous super chat. Really appreciate that. God damn. I don't get too many 20 bombs around these parts. Thank you. Appreciate that. Prepare to drop. I was prepared and I have dropped. It was beautiful too. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Okay. Perfect. I know the music, actually, the timing was so good on that. But thank you again, Repo. What do we need here? What can we delete here from these walls? We already deleted the interior walls. Let's see, what else? It covers all the way, even to the side walls here. So we can get rid of these. We can go all the way around even to here. So once we delete these, we'll have the really cool high quality walls, and the inside of the city is going to look so good. It's going to look so good. Oh, it's just a matter of time. Alright. It's a very fun process, but it must be done. Because once we get all of the interior walls... I could just like select all the walls and delete them, but I know it's going to be a little bit before I have all of the exterior walls in, and I'd like to at least keep them, because we're going to be here for a while, looking at the city, And it would be kind of crappy if all of the exterior walls were just like gone. I'd rather have like the low quality ones, which is why I'm spending so much time getting an interior selection only instead of just literally deleting all of the walls. I know it's technically not important, but the visuals of the map, like, I stay motivated working on a project when they're like I can see cool things happening in front of me. And obviously, since I'm streaming, I want to be able to show you guys cool things happening as well. It's important to me to have those cool things going on. All right. I think that's everything. Cool. Let me save the map real quick. Ba-ba-bum. And then we delete faces. Boom! Huge! 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 Alright, we're gonna keep the low quality park, and let's see, how well do the new high quality walls fit, like, almost perfectly. That is so fucking lovely. I am happy about that. Oh, wait till you see this in game, you guys. This is actually gonna be nuts. This is gonna be actually fucking nuts. Oh, I'm so ready for this. Alright, let me go through. There's a bunch of stuff that I need to fix up here. All of the things that I mirrored are gonna need to be separated out and made different. I am Space Whale. Thank you for the $5. Appreciate you. Do you think MCC will receive the backend updates needed to increase the player count? I don't know anything for sure. A while ago, the MCC devs said they were interested in making the player count like heavily expanded. And then at some point or another, that changed, and they completely changed their tune on the matter, and then confirmed basically that that's not in the works. But Halo fans are huge nerds, and for whatever reason, Halo is one of those franchises where there's a lot of really smart and talented people who love the game, and that is really good because it means that inevitably those sweaty nerds that are Halo fans will do some crazy stuff in the future. I think there's going to be a long life cycle for MCC. I think the modders are going to keep it going for a long time. If projects like El Dorito, rest in peace, El Dorito, are anything to go by, we will absolutely see a long and healthy life of MCC carried by the community, even after what it seems like 343 will be dropping support for the game and like regular updates after 2022. That's kind of the gist I got from the last blog post, and which is like totally understandable, absolutely understandable. But you know, if that happens, at that point it's up to the modders to keep the game alive, and I wholeheartedly believe that will happen as long as what they leave us with Steam Workshop support and everything are good. Tumblr victim with the $2. Thank you very much. Can you use the holes in the frigate bay to drop pods? Yeah, although the frigate that I have on my map is a custom one I did where I actually made it so those holes you can walk over them, so I can't, with this one anyway, launch stuff out of it. But yeah, if I grabbed the normal frigate and put it up there, then totally. Maybe I'll do that too. I feel like it would be a better spot than out the back of it. I just did that because it was like easier and more convenient. Jance Vaughn with a $5 as well. Thank you, Jance. I fixed the Halo Wars 2 Pelican video and the Condor is there. I posted it at like 6:44, but the Vulture and Pelican might not work in Halo 3. I used infinite stuff. Oh yeah, chances are. Well, you could probably make it work if you get the textures right. I'll check it out in just a second. We get the rest of these super chats. XV Kimbo Slice XV. Thank you for the $2. You should apply to work for Certain Affinity. I won't lie to you. I actually considered it. I don't have any formal experience or training in any game dev positions, but I do know the Halo engine really well, and since they're working on it, they would be a better place for me to apply for than anywhere else. And so I'm kind of thinking like, oh, fuck it. I'll shoot my shot, see what happens. Could make some cool stuff happen for sure. See what slots are open. Demon with the 2 as well. Didn't they add community game browser? Yeah, the custom game browser exists. It doesn't support modded maps currently because you have to be on online mode to host games. But yeah, there is a thing for that. But Jance, let me check out... The custom game browser is great now, by the way. Ooh, someone said they managed to get all of Mombasa streets loaded into one zone set. Ooh. Very interesting. I might not have to do things my way after all. I think your video is bugged, Jance. For some reason, it's just showing me a blurry, like, picture for the whole video. And let me check out the Condor real quick. Let me see this beauty and grace that is the Condor interior. Ooh, that looks really good. Halo 4 Pelican interior matches up like so well. Ooh, and those are separate? That's pretty good. I will say, that's pretty good. I do like that. I do, in fact, like that. Mini Little with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much. Is there any plans on what's going to be shown on the 2 screens inside the drop pods? Showing the map where you're landing would be neat and useful. Yeah, to be honest, I don't know yet. I redid all the screens because they were totally busted up. Excuse me, because I used the model that was used for like the static screens and stuff being broken, because that's the one that has the most features. So I'm not actually sure. I did try to do camera stuff. I don't think that's actually viable, which is a bit sad, but you know, it is what it is. So I don't know yet. We'll see what happens, and I'll come up with some ideas for it. In the meantime, though, I think it'll be good as is. I'm really worried, by the way. I'm gonna extract this map and import it in the map, and the game is just gonna like explode violently. But I'll keep the low quality area here for now. What will I don't know. I can delete the low quality one. Yeah, screw it. I'll delete the high quality one for now. I can always re-add it later. Make another save here, Battlefront 4. Yes, in fact, this map is codenamed Battlefront because I want it to be like Star Wars Battlefront, because I fucking love those games. They're fantastic. I really hope I haven't screwed up anything here, but I am going to try to export this now, and we will see. Oh, wait, no. Before I accidentally do anything. What is bridging section? Okay. This is... I'm going to have to convert a lot of things to delete a lot of extra things that I don't need. Convert a whole bunch of things. What is this? Park shared mesh? Sure, I'm sure that'll be fine. Seawall array. Whoa. Oh, these are all the seawalls. I mean, they'll probably be fine. There's so many pieces. Okay, I'm gonna convert them all to instance geo because I'm disgusting like that. So if you don't know what instance geo is, it's the lazy man's way out. Instead of making a solid map that the engine likes, I could just convert everything to instance geo, and you know, theoretically it'll work fine. Nothing will work as great as it could, unfortunately. This is not a good way to do mapping. I'm just being a lazy piece of shit right now, because I'm putting everything into one BSP. In the future, what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get all of these BSPs loaded properly at the same time. But for now, I'm going to do things the really gross way, because I'm a filthy, filthy person. How do you make a collision for this? It just automatically creates collision when you're doing maps. You don't actually have to put too much work into it. Okay, and then last but not least, we have this huge section of stuff here. Alright. I've realized I'm going to be lazy today on stream by doing things with my crappy instance geo method. But off stream, I'm going to redo a decent bit of this stuff. And I'm going to make multiple BSPs and just straight up combine multiple of them together into one massive zone set. Because this is like, as a mapper who like knows how things are supposed to be done, I feel disgusting right now. I feel like I've committed a great sin by doing what I'm doing right now. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally not copium. Everything's fine. Alright, let's see if the game hates me. Chances are it's going to explode violently when I import this, but hey, that's just a theory. No, I'm not going to say it. Let's export this out and see how massive this gets. Demon with the $5. I'm going to use a $50 dono to say something stupid in defense of Halo 4, and you're not going to be able to disagree because it's technically right. Yeah, we'll see about that, buddy. We'll see about that. I'm very opinionated. I'm like madly opinionated, bruh. We'll see what the fuck happens. I am Space Whale. Thank you for the $5. Appreciate the support. Is it possible to remove the vertical axis turn restriction on air vehicles? Basically, as long as you keep looking up, you could loop in flight. No, unfortunately, not until Halo Reach. Halo Reach has a spaceship vehicle type that I'm sure you're familiar with alongside Long Night of Solace with the Saber and the Seraphs. They remove the vertical axis restriction. But it is unfortunately, as far as I know, only possible in Reach. Because that vehicle type does not exist in 3. So it's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Alright, we're exporting the map. It's gonna probably take a while. Whenever I'm streaming, map exports take like forever. So in the meantime, we can mess around in-game while that finishes loading. Even when I'm not streaming and my PC's running at full capacity, it's still takes a little while. So especially with all the new stuff I just added, that's like super detailed, we might be here for a bit. Alrighty. A nice quick combat drop. Let's see if we can land on the other side of the city this time. Oh, we can see the space elevator down there. That's cool. Look at it. That's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna lean as far as I can to the other side of New Mombasa. Theoretically right now. Ooh, yeah, we're really pushing as far as we can with that. Ooh, let's see. Ooh. We hit something hard. Oh god. Did we go through the map by hitting too fast? Ladies and gentlemen, that's not what it looks like. Anyway, this is all a calculated part of my plan. Where did we land anyway, though? We got pretty far into the city this time. We landed over there. Before we were hitting like there and there. By pulling reasonably far, we made it to past that little circular structure, almost to the center of Mombasa streets. That's pretty cool. Can you squeegee off the drop pod windows, please? Yeah, they're kind of bad. I don't know why they're actually so dirty. It's only on this map with this really blinding sunset skybox that I notice it. Ooh, I'm excited to see what all this is going to look like. Repo Gaming with the 20 bomb again. Huge. Holy fuck, Repo. Thank you. Genuinely, that's huge. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. How do you feel about the current state of Halo? And do you feel they need to do more for their core community? I honestly think they need more core Halo fans to work for 343 to really make Halo great again. I'm torn on a couple of different points. On one hand, it's obvious that that 343 is recently leaning more towards. Holy fuck! Okay, Demon, I'm gonna need a second on that one. Let me continue answering Repo's question, but yeah, holy fuck. So, on one hand, I think 343 has done a good job of bringing Halo back in a sense to like what the core fans are after. And on the other hand, I think they may not have, they've gone far, they've gone a good distance to do that in a couple areas, and they haven't gone far enough in others. So obviously everybody hates the microtransactions and the battle pass shop. That fucking sucks a lot. But the gunplay, the movement, the art style, those have just been so fantastic. Even the campaign was pretty good. I don't even think there's too many people who like are hating on the campaign. Like, it was good. It wasn't an amazing open world experience. Like, there's better open world games, but it was still a good Halo campaign. I really enjoyed the story. I thought the art style was great. It was nice to explore Zeta Halo. It was cool. It was fresh. And the multiplayer is really fun. The arena gameplay is really, really fun. It needs like technical bug fixing and like, you know, stuff. And they kind of are weird with their balancing changes, but like it's fun, it's enjoyable. I do think though, some aspects need to come back. I think I actually prefer old big team battle, to be honest. I think the big team battle that's in Infinite, I don't enjoy it as much as I enjoy the classic big team battles. And I'm gonna be honest, I can't pin down exactly what it is. I think it has to do with like the sandboxy nature of everything, of how it is. Oh, fatal error, good lord, instantly fatal errored. Hold on, I'll get to that in a second then. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of points I'll probably get back to you on that. But first I have to pay attention to the huge fucking 50 bomb from Demon. Holy shit, Demon. That is very generous of you. Thank you very, very much for that support. Good lord. Thank you, thank you. Holy fuck. Halo 3 spawned a bunch of human X Elite fanfiction. Oh god, I didn't need to know that. Halo 4 actually made them non-canon. So all the porn of those couples is now non-canon. But also, she's got style, she's got grace. Such a shame. She has a split face. Yo, what the fuck? Demon. You're right. I technically can't argue that. I'm not supportive of the Sing-Healy human relationships. I'm sorry. That's just not my thing. I am, however, supportive of Master Chief X Thick Cortana. I think that ship right there is absolutely fantastic, and I support it with all my heart. I hope you can respect that. Oh, holy fuck, thank you. Thank you both for those very generous super chats. Wild out here. Good god. Yeah, it did not like what we did here. I'm gonna delete Coastal Highway from the map. I'm sorry, Coastal Highway fans. It must go. I think we might be able to pull this off, though, with the interior. I'll leave Coastal Highway to a separate BSP. It's honestly just too much. I do think we can get the walls, though. No shot we can't get the walls. I don't know, though. Maybe we do have to do that as a separate BSP. We'll see. We'll see. Reticle. No, no, no respect. No blue desktop strippers for you. That's such like an old school reference to desktop strippers. Little viruses. Ender Slayer, thank you for the $2. Thank you. Atriox is a Mary Sue, and you can't tell me otherwise. He has more depth than a Mary Sue. You know, just because it all happened, all of his character development happened off screen, doesn't mean that he's a full-on Mary Sue. Come on. Come on. He's not. I think he had reasonable amounts of character development, and I think that's fair. I don't think that's too brave and bold and beautiful of me to say. I mean, he basically, like, he's, spoiler alert, Atriox is dead in Halo Infinite, so, like, you just start the game and you're like, oh man, that Atriox guy's a real jerk, he threw me out of a spaceship, fuck that guy, and then everyone's like, oh no, he's dead, and you're like, oh, okay, for sure. It's kind of awkward, just like finding it out. You're like, wait, what, he's dead? I thought he was the bad guy. And they're like, nah, actually the bad guy's like the less scary guy, like Atriox is #1 dude. You're like, oh, so the bad guy that they were hyping up that everyone wanted to see, he's just gone. Like, yeah, You're like, okay, for sure. I mean, I guess. Flying above Mombasa streets in a condor. Woo. He is beauty. He is grace. Too bad he has burned face. Yeah? Wait, Atriox? Does he? Never noticed. Oh, I can't wait to see the high quality buildings in here. Ugh, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. Demon with the $5. Thank you, Demon. Hey, did you watch the end credit scene? Yeah. No, I did. I watched the legendary ending. It was like the... Okay. I wasn't gonna spoil it, but yeah, I know. He ain't dead. But he's like gone back in time or something. He's like... faked his own death? I don't know. He's just... I think he really just wanted to get like social media clout, so he like faked his death, you know? Everyone gave him lots of like memorial posts and it really fed his ego. It's fucking Atriox, man, I swear. Ah! I hit a building. Shit. Holy crap, is that whole area playable? It sure is. We're currently trying to import a higher quality version with some high quality buildings and like the better seawalls. But it's not done exporting just yet, unfortunately. We are looking at this screen on Blender. We'll get there though, eventually. He didn't go back in time. Not back in time? How do you know? How do you know? You don't know that. Wasn't he like younger or something? People kept saying that Atriox was like younger in the cutscene. Atriox got rocked by the captain of a 28 years out-of-date ex-colony vessel, yet managed to devastate humanity's most advanced starship that had a complement of hundreds of Spartans. Yeah, but you're wrong, so you're wrong. Think about it. Think about it. Oh, wait, yeah, no. See, you guys are dumb and stupid, okay? You said he didn't time travel, but somebody pointed out, yeah, he totally did, because in the cutscene it says 500 gazillion BC, and Atriox is there. How did Atriox get to 500 gazillion BC? Alright, it says it in the cutscene. You're actually so silly right now. All of you in chat look so freaking silly. Oh, it's still broke instantly. God damn it. Oh, wait, no? See, is it still going to break instantly? Was Coastal Highway killing it? Oh, okay, we're actually getting progress now. Nice. We could work with that. It might still break, but at least by deleting Coastal Highway, we got us good stuff. His goal was to release the Endless. Yeah, I don't know if this is a spoiler, but if you actually... I don't know how many of you... You know, I'm not going to talk about it, because the new Halo Encyclopedia came out, and it gives a lot of insights and hints to a lot of really cool stuff regarding the future of Halo Infinite's campaigns. I don't want to talk about it too much, because I don't want to spoil it. But there's some really interesting stuff in there, if you're curious, regarding, like, the Endless, and some really old lore that's finally coming together and kind of piecing together some interesting stuff. Demon of Song with the $5. Make a poll. How do you think chat would react if you took a break from modding to play Halo Wars 2? Demon, I don't even have Halo Wars 2. I'm definitely not going to play it and take a break from modding. It looks fun, but, you know, that's just not my thing. I honestly don't even play games too much, unless it's with, like, some peeps. So I probably won't run a poll or do anything like that. I'm just going to keep on keeping on. I think people would much rather watch me make Mombasa into a reality than play Halo Wars 2 today, for sure. Have I come across any engine limitations? I'm aware of quite a few of them, to be honest, but nothing like that's ruining anything. Like, for example, in order to get all of this loaded in like a decent quality, I'm going to have to use multiple map BSPs, which is basically like multiple levels merged into one. That's one restriction I'm currently working around, which is honestly not so bad. But let's see what else. Not really, besides just having to be really careful about like what is in a certain map. Everything's pretty fine. I'm not, like, everything here is totally possible. Somebody said they got all of Mombasa streets loaded into one BSP. If you can get all of Mombasa streets loaded into one map, at the same time, me getting this level working is going to be easy. This is going to be hilarious, like laughably easy, just to be honest with you. Like, it's not even going to be a problem. We're going to have all of Mombasa, new Mombasa and Halo 3 loaded in with a reasonable level of quality. It's going to be sick. Repo Gaming, holy shit, with another 20 bomb. Repo, that is a lot. Thank you for that very generous super chat again. You said, I don't know, my biggest issue with Halo Infinite is that it's their third attempt at a Halo game, and I feel the community has been way too lenient with their missteps. I do agree, credit where it's due, but they've done more harm than good. It's difficult because, you know, there's so much tied in with 343 and how they've dealt with Halo in regards to, like, Bungie. Let me get back to that in a second, Repo, though, because Culture Desert, you hit me with that too. Thank you. You reminded me saying, by the way, you missed a donut from Lyric Goose. My bad. Let me get back on that. Sorry. Sometimes I miss them. Feel very bad about it. Did I? I did. I see it. Lyric Goose, thank you very much for that $5 a little while back. If you could use one interior, it should be the Oni Alpha site, as it is map center and could play into objective, bringing a lower player count towards 1 point. I agree. Actually, 100% agree. I think it's a very good point. Oni Alpha site should absolutely be should be the #1 interior that I prioritize. 100% agreed. Enderslayer with the $5 as well. Thank you. Didact was way better, more rounded enemy than the Mary Sue Atrax, who was literally nuked point blank by Cortana and lived while the ring broke. Well, we'll find out what happened, because he exists in 500 quadrillion BC, and we don't know how the fuck that happened, so... There's hope that 343 gives us more breadcrumbs to figure out what the fuck was going on Zeta Halo, because let's be honest, nobody has a damn clue. Getting back to you though, Repo, I think 343 did a decent job with Infinite, like as far as like pleasing the old fans, but I just don't entirely know how I feel about it, because I have very mixed feelings. On one hand, Infinite has a really good core. But on the other hand, I stopped playing Halo Infinite after a couple weeks and entirely went back to MCC. Like, if you look at my YouTube channel, like on my uploads when I actually did videos before I went full-time stream, it was like Halo Infinite launched. I'm like, boom, Infinite videos. They're getting like solid views. It's doing good. The views start dying out. I stop having much interest in Infinite. There's not a lot of content to cover. I was so excited to do Forge tutorials on launch and do like crazy Forge editing stuff. None of that. None of that. The Halo Infinite dream died on my channel. Died for a lot of other people too. Sad. It's all over. Infinite is not of interest to me anymore, unfortunately. Not till new content comes out. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. I still like to talk about it a little bit more, to be honest, because well, I have time to while the map builds. But, yeah. The Bobinator with the $5 as well. Thank you very much, Bobinator. Appreciate you. Is it possible to add the drop pod bay from the intro cutscene to the frigate so there's a proper place to launch pods from? Yeah, totally. I don't see why not. Absolutely possible. Maybe I'll do that. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know. Do the pods launch from a frigate bay? I'm pretty sure they launch from like a space station or something. Maybe they do drop from a frigate bay. I don't know. But yeah, absolutely possible. Shouldn't be too much trouble. That'd be fun to do. Right now, obviously, the pods are launching from like my really scuffed area up in the sky. Ooh, let's fly up. Up and up. Yeah, I'd rather them launch from like here at least. But for now, it's just I slapped it here. It's fine. It's fine. Gabe the Babe with a $5, thank you. Dynax got his butt kicked by an emotionally unstable bridge, a garbage grenade, and got beaten a comic only a minority of us actually read. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like 90% of people thought that Didact died when you kicked him off with the grenade. It was weird. It was weird. I don't know what they were trying to pull off with the Didact. He could have been a very cool villain, but I feel like it wasn't executed super good. Oh shit, here we go. We're about to land. Whoop. Woo. And we are down. All right, love to see it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel mixed. I don't really feel mixed. I thought the Didact wasn't really a great villain. I think Halo 4 just had a lot of story issues. They kind of dumped, like, there's a whole mission, or the cutscene dumps like 10 minutes of intense exposition on you. Like, I don't know who fucking greenlit on the storyline of things, but pretty sure they got fired. Ender Slayer with $2. Angry COD zombie screams. That's more like a Half-Life zombie scream. I tried. Demon with a 5 as well. The Rejected Shotgun, which is a broomstick with a lot of knockback, so you can shotgun jump. That would be fun. I want the Rejected Shotgun to just be you fire it and it launches you into orbit and you die instantly. That's where we launched from, by the way. That's pretty cool. Conan with the $5. Thank you. The drop pods drop from a Pillar of Autumn style ship. Oh. That's actually really interesting. I didn't know. Like an Autumn class frigate, I think they call them. Something like that. Very interesting. Okay, good to know. That is one more reason now why I should add in the Pillar of Autumn ships. They stopped producing them in Halo 2 as well. Interesting. Well, considering this canonically takes place during Halo 2, good to know. God, I really want the new map to import, and I hope it works, because holy fuck, staring at these untextured buildings and not having the nice ones in right now is killing me. These look so gross. They literally don't have textures. Someone at Bungie went like, they had like a layout of the city and they went project from view on the roof. And so all the roofs have textures, but all the sides of the buildings just have nothing. They're just stretched down. I cannot wait to redo the Mombasa Streets area. Having the new updated skyscrapers is going to make a huge difference. Oh my god, it's working. Holy fuck. It actually compiled the map. Oh fuck, it's happening. It's loading. Might crash. I didn't expect it to finish all of a sudden. Here we go. This is going to be a pretty substantial update to the Mombasa Streets area. Like, pretty substantial. We might crash here, though. If it crashes, I'm going to need you guys to hit mute. Oh, let's fucking go, baby! Yeah! Look at these updates. Look at these buildings. So sexy. God damn, look at those buildings. What the fuck? Looking good. Looking pretty good. Look at these buildings. God damn. Oh shit, what's this? Is this... Oh, high quality seawalls all the way around the map? No shot. Look how good that looks. All the way around the interior of Mombasa Streets. I think that's pretty spicy right there. Sheesh. Liking the look of it. High quality seawalls make me happy. It goes all the way around here. Covers up the entire place, the entire Oni site. No fucking clue what's going on here, but I'll worry about that later. But damn, this looks good. We even got these little structures here. Everything's looking pretty nice. Gonna need to fix some things up still, but damn, okay. The city just got a whole lot crazier. I should restart Sapien because these shaders, I have a fix for the shaders, but I have to literally just restart it. I'll do that in a sec. But we even got these like glass panel areas, which is pretty cool. Now I want to like remove the water that's flooding the city streets and everything. But yeah, already just having these skyscrapers in makes a world of difference. That's so nice. That's so much better than what it was before. It actually feels like the city is coming to life now. Ah, shit, I forgot to remove these things. Ah, whatever, that's fine. I'll get around to that. This is nice though. And look, we still have the shitty or low quality seawalls on the outside. But on the inside, they're the good ones with the high definition stuff. So all in all, I think that selection, the time I spent on the selection was worth it. Because now we still maintain like the look and feel of everything. Right? The low quality on the outside, while still getting the cool, that good high quality good on the inside. Oh, we're missing a material. I'll have to go snag that. Missing a material there, and we're missing a material over here. So, to be honest, it doesn't look like we really have much going on here at all. Alright, I'm going to reboot so we can fix these textures. For whatever reason, there's a bug with the new mod tools update where sometimes textures will look like this. And the solution is quite literally just a restart. So I'll do that real quick. Damn, that was fucking satisfying though to watch all those crappy gray blockout buildings get replaced with the high quality full detail versions from ODST. Just chef's kiss. So good. Where are you supposed to walk? Yeah, so right now there's going... There will be streets down there eventually, but there just aren't any right now. Right now, the entire city is flooded. Are the buildings solid? Yes. You can't walk in the streets very well yet because they're flooded by water that you happen to be able to walk on as if you were Jesus. But that's obviously just because I haven't gotten around to like focusing down the street level. Right now, my main goal is to go into ODST, take as many high quality assets as I possibly can, and to just throw them into the city and get as many pieces as quickly as possible, full detail, full quality as I could. So that's why I'm just replacing buildings, I'm replacing seawalls, getting big structures out of the way, because in the end it's going to pay off the quickest. Tumblr Victim, you sent the $2 super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Could we import models from Sins of the Prophets? I don't know. I know the Sins of the Prophet guys, I've heard anyway that they're like very kind of like touchy about people using their models. Maybe I'm mistaken. I feel like I heard this years ago that like they got upset because people use their models without permission. To be honest, once Reach Tools comes out, I was gonna hit up the Sins of the Prophets guys and be like, hey, how's it going? Could I like maybe get permission to use your models in like a Halo Reach space fighting mod? Because I think that would be pretty sick. And, you know, I'll still make a space fighting mod whether or not they are open to allowing me to use their models in like a free open project. But, you know, in any case, I'll make a cool space mod. And at best case, they're okay with it, and I have like a super crazy high detail mod because of like very generous people and talented 3D modelers allowing me to use their work. We'll see. You know, I'll shoot my shot and throw them a message. We'll see what happens. Oh, my eyes. But in any case, I'm not going to worry about it right now because Reach Tools aren't even out, and it's not really worth making a good space mod until they are. Okay, did that fix the shaders? Okay, so that did not fix the shaders. Good God, what am I looking at here? I think I'm missing textures. Definitely missing these textures, so that's good to know. So by importing all these high quality assets, I'm gonna need quite a few more things, but that's all right. Make the textures 8K. You won't, I won't, because the 8K textures take up like 100 megabytes a pop. That's not worth it. Even 4K textures are chunky, like 20 megabytes a pop. Could you add animals to the reserve? Maybe a Halo Big Game Hunter? I'll definitely do quite a bit with the reserve and add some stuff into it. But for now, I'm going to leave it as is. I'll focus on it later once I add more BSPs into the map. And these buildings look good. It'll be nice once I get these buildings to have some... Like, I think at the end of the day, I'm going to leave all of these buildings this, like, little blocky, low detail versions of themselves. But in the future, I am going to retexture all of them with high quality texture maps. Because that's not even that hard. It really isn't. And it'll probably just take me a couple hours to go through all of these different shapes and just texture the walls, texture the ceiling, spend a little bit of time on it. And once they are textured like high quality-ish, and you know, there's like high definition wall textures here, this will actually feel like a street walking through it, you know, because you'll have like concrete ground, and these buildings, as low poly as they are, will have like, you know, cool wall metals and stuff that'll match the detail, the resolution of these buildings here. It'll feel a lot more substantial. Like, look at this. Imagine there isn't water here, and I'm like, you could drive a warthog through here underneath this skyscraper, right? That's pretty sweet. You can see the skyscrapers all around you. There's this big glass thing up above. Very cool stuff. And these are the canonical placements as of Bungie's ODST game of where everything goes. So pretty sweet. Pretty fucking sweet. It's not shown in the Halo 3 ODST, but someone does a full 3D render map, which does show where they all are. Yep, and this is pulled directly out of the game. This is where they're supposed to be. It's pretty cool. All right, so all of these glowing bits need shaders, and all of the ring pieces need bitmaps, I think. So that I'm gonna have to take care of pretty soon. However, I'm not gonna focus too hard on it, but I will note that mentally, because it's important to get that done eventually. I'm curious in Blender though, is this all like just lopped off? Yeah, I guess it is. I guess that's like, I'm gonna have to reconcile some of this. I think I'm gonna have to bring these buildings up at some point and like pull them up a little bit, kind of make everything work. We'll see. of reconcile and make everything fit together one-to-one. I'll definitely have to do a little bit of editing to make it all work. You can see the seawalls kind of like cut off a little short. Carolina Meadows! Is that Carolina in the chat? God damn. Thank you very much for your super chat. Appreciate your support as always. Late to the stream. I'm very sorry, Mr. Shotgun Man. You better be. I was expecting you to be here on time. Pronto stat. And look at you. I simply can't believe this. Simply cannot. Flabbergasted. Good to see you, though. Welcome to the stream. Now. What should we do next? I'm curious about making a second BSP and seeing how well I can port it and like graft it onto here with a zone set. Because I'm going to be honest, I have not experimented with multiple BSPs yet. And I've already kind of loaded this one up with a lot of stuff. Let's make a second BSP and see what we can do there. Right? Like, that'd be pretty sweet. Zachary Smith, thank you for the $5. Appreciate that. Yo, Shotgun, is it possible to customize the Halo 2 multiplayer elites with the armor from the campaign, or upscale them and add them to the Halo 3 elites? So once Halo 2 anniversary multiplayer, or no, you said Halo 2. Yeah, so somebody has already done that in Halo 3. Basically, they took the armor from like every elite in every game ever, and they made that into an elite in Halo 3. So I might be able to find that later, but yeah, somebody's already made like the ultimate elite AI with all of the armors from every game ever, including the different undersuits and models and stuff, all on one rig. It's really impressive stuff. I'll see if I can find it later and pull it up. But yeah, that is actually a thing, and it's really, really cool. I have an idea, and this might be kind of insane. No, it'll definitely be insane. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the entire mission here of Coastal Highway. Not the entire mission, but I'm gonna take an entire BSP from Coastal Highway, and I'm gonna try grafting it onto this fucking map. This is such a stupid idea, but I bet it's gonna work. So here is a section of Coastal Highway. Let me make this view a little bit better. Here's the sky and everything. This is all compatible with ODST. Alright. I'm gonna take this whole section of the map, and I'm gonna export it, and I'm gonna put it in Halo 3. Straight up, I'm just gonna. So how do we do that? It's literally so simple. This is... We go to this folder where I've exported it previously. It's this one right here. I'm gonna put it inside the structure folder, and I'm gonna call this Battlefront underscore highway underscore test, and I'm just straight up gonna import it. Battlefront underscore highway underscore test, and we're just gonna put an ODST map into Halo 3 under a different name, and we're gonna try loading it in at the same time as my actual whole map. So we'll see how that goes. It's probably going to take a few minutes for sure. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, and I'll leave you with this beautiful, beautiful view of New Mombasa. But yeah, I'll be right back. No hear audio? That's a shame. You should have just turned it. Should have just turned your volume up. You guys should have turned your volume up. I don't know what you're... Bro, you guys should just turn your volume up. I don't know what the problem is. Sounds like a skill issue. Guys, you need to like refresh the page or something. I've been talking now for like over a minute and all of you are still saying muted. There's some mad delay on the stream right now, I think. Okay. Carolina, thank you very much for your super chat. Appreciate you. Chair. Thank you, Carolina. Appreciate that. And yes, I also appreciate your other super chat where you said that I'm muted. Yeah, it was your fault, guys. Guys, let's be honest here. Me having a skill issue with my mic muted. Good one. It's a good one. I like that. But no. Yeah. Alright, zone sets. I think the zone sets are pretty straightforward. You literally just load multiple BSPs. Yeah, it seems pretty straightforward. I can just make my own zone sets, I'm pretty sure. Let's give it a shot, yeah. So we go multi, battlefront, open up the scenario. Let's see, did we get our map imported? We sure did, hell fucking yeah. Ender Slayer, thank you for your $2. Sent you a small paragraph on Discord. Okay, give me just a sec, Ender, and I will poke around at what you said. Oh, this is a paragraph about the lore. About how Halo 4 has all that lore existed in Halo 3. Yeah. The only problem is in Halo 4 they dumped all that exposition on us like crazy. Just so much. It was insane. They were just like, you know what? Have fun. Alright, zone set. I'm going to call this zone set Mombasa. No, I'm going to call it... Whoops. New Mombasa. Save. Scenario saved. We go to Sapien now. Oh, we're loading. Is it going to load everything? Oh my god, it's actually about to load everything in our new zone set. Is it really that easy this whole time? No shot. I wonder what the max number of zone sets or max number of BSPs you could have loaded is. Theoretically, I could just load all of ODST at the same time if I was just like, yeah, I'm bored. I'm going to load all of ODST. Jesus. My only complaint with Halo 4, I actually liked Halo 4 story. My only complaint is that they just like shoveled exposition onto us. They were just like, here's your story, and just fucking like slopped it onto us all in like one cutscene. It was crazy. Okay, we're in the new Mombasa zone set. But I don't see my BSP. Where the fuck? Oh no, it's literally here. I see it actually. I lied. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it's literally right here. But it's like loading weirdly. Like it doesn't want to show up at the same time as the other one. Because I think it's got like portals and stuff. But yeah, technically I got the BSP loaded. Look at this shit. We have an entire section of the highway. You just can't see it. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful, is it not? It's 12. I figured that out because I tried to load all of ODST once. Okay, Gavin. That I'm going to take to heart. 12 BSPs. That's a lot of BSPs, though, admittedly, that I could work with here. Like, that's a lot. That's crazy. Can you not have two BSPs inside of each other at the same time? It's starting to look like you can't. Because the moment I walk out of here... I'm hitting an invisible wall, which if I had to guess... Yeah, would be the exit to the crappy low-quality version of this. So the moment I exit and enter into here, we lose our high-quality seawalls here, and we go to the low-detail ones, which is super lame, by the way. What the fuck am I inside of? Oh, dear God. Oh, I just don't have that shader. That's alright. Look at that. Oh, look at that detail we're losing. Terrible. But we have it loaded in. That's pretty sick. That's a whole ass BSP from ODST. This is full 100% detail. It's 16. Oh, wait, what? You can load all 16 at the same time. No fucking way. You can load all 16. Do you know what I could do with 16 whole ass BSPs right now? I could get all of the park loaded in. I could get like the majority. No, I could get all of Coastal Highway loaded in, right? And on top of that, I could load in like fucking all of Mombasa streets and Coastal Highway and the parks. And like that, and like probably at the same time I could load in the fucking this area here. What the fuck? Is this insane or is this just me? Is like the map, is it just gonna like overload really easily? Like what are the downsides to this? Why am I not just loading every BSP at the same time? I don't understand. It seems like it would be trivial. You need to set up seams and portals and whatnot between BSPs to set them up to be visible at the same time. Right, that's what I'm... Because obviously I'm having issues with that over here on the highway, but... The trouble is I don't fully... I've never like fully delved into that system actually, so I probably am shit out of luck here. Because I just spam portals around like a total noob. Oh, look how nice this would look though. Imagine if the city was all in this level of detail. Because we're going to get the entirety of the seawalls. Like the seawalls are actually going to be at this level of detail. Like for real they are. So if you like how this looks right here, that's going to be the entirety of the outside of Mombasa. We're going to have the streets like this. We're gonna have all that, like, it's gonna be fucking awesome. Is it possible to put them all into Blender at once? Theoretically. We're going places here. So once we get this BSP fully, like, loaded in, it's gonna be insane. Like, look at that. If we can get these both in at the same time, oh, it's gonna look so good. We have... Because you have like this super high quality area, it looks so fantastic, but then you have all the rest of Mombasa too that we could detail up. I do have one in the Mombasa Streets BSPs. I suppose I could throw that in here too. Now would reach BSP limits? Let's find out. Because if you can load 16 at once, we're gonna find out how well Halo 3's engine handles like resource allocation pretty quick here. Because I'm gonna shove a lot of shit into one single map. Gateway Films, thank you very much for the $5. Would it be possible to add Zanzibar to the map, since you can technically see New Mombasa from its shore of Stonetown in Halo 2 Anniversary? You know, I never really thought about it. I suppose that's entirely possible. Oh, and Carolina Meadows. Sorry, I completely missed your super chat. That is on me. My bad. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you, Carolina. The entirety of Africa in a Halo game. All of it. Every inch from Google Earth into game. Believe it. But thank you for that. And Gateway, to get back to yours. Possibly, but I'm going to prioritize ODST maps first, so... Depending on how well this works, we'll find out. We will find out. Okay. Now that I know this works, I need to go into Blender with Coastal Highway here. So this is the map we have loaded in. So the way that it's blocked out is this is the BSP seam. So if I theoretically... Wait, so I assume that this like perfectly matches up with some other BSP parts? Yeah. So it perfectly seams up everything. That is actually a huge shame. That is actually a huge shame. And this is the skybox. So this actually does render the sky, which is good. Problem is though, oh, you guys can't see, my bad. So this is what I'm looking at right here. I am Space Whale, thank you for the $5. I'm somewhat computer literate, but I'm interested in learning how to mod. Any recommendations on where to start for a room temp IQ beginner like me? Listen, I'm also Rim Temp IQ. I just have a lot of passion for this. I would look up Frying Pan Productions tutorial. Frying Pan Productions has good tutorials for the mod tools, as does Chunkier Bean. They both have got some really good stuff. Absolutely recommend the both of them. Okay. Here's the deal. Here is the deal. What's a BSP? It's like a chunk of, it's like individual chunks of the map that can, every time you see loading done in Halo, it's loading a new BSP section. The map is separated into chunks. That's basically how it works. Okay. So I actually don't use the portals and seams, so I need to really start figuring this out. What it's looking like, what's happening here, is the moment I go inside one of these objects here, the portals are overwritten. Portals and seams. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a damn clue. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this on stream today because I've never delved into portals and seams and multiple BSPs, and this is gonna be a bit of a learning process for me. And that's gonna take a lot of trial and error, be extremely boring, but I guess I can get some hints at it. If anyone in chat knows and messes with this, and could give me some tips to help speed up my learning process here, it'd be much appreciated. So what I'm noticing is that going inside of map geometry, which technically I guess means exiting the BSP of the original, or exiting the map, lets this load. So how can I make it so that it allows both to be loaded at the same time on screen, I wonder? Chris White, thank you for the $5. Halo Africa. Literally, though. Literally. Oh, yeah, Africa. It's a beautiful place. You can even see the horns out there. Look at those big horn arches. It's cool. Ender Slayer, thank you for the $5. Go here on Google Maps in satellite view. Do I want to, though? I'm sussed out. I think it's going to be like a naked person on a rooftop or something. Alright, fuck it. I got nothing better to do. I'm still struggling with BSP stuff. I'll go here. What did you just send me to? I don't know what this is. I am sorry, I don't know what that is. Yeah, BSP equals big space pickle. That's true. That's actually real and true science. I hope everybody here is familiar with BSP being big space pickle. Okay, these are slightly offset, I think. Yeah. So I would actually have to move the entire geometry of this map ever so slightly. Here's the plan, okay? This is the deal. We have our low quality BSP of all of New Mombasa, and I've merged some high quality assets to it. That being said, I think what I'm gonna do is not spend too much time adding high quality assets to the low quality BSP. I think what I'm gonna do instead is figure out how to do seams and portals to the best of my ability, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm a noob when it comes to like large complex campaign maps, and I don't fully understand how they work. But the idea is I'm gonna make one BSP for all of Coastal Highway if possible, and it's just gonna be, or a couple, maybe like 2 or 3 if I have to, and it's just gonna be an entire, it's gonna be the mission of Coastal Highway, or a lower quality version of it, and that's gonna be one BSP, or a couple BSPs. Then I'm gonna hopefully be able to get all of the, or a large portion of the parks in, right? That would be really, really nice to have, just some areas in here with some real geometry in it, and like in here. And then I'm definitely getting a couple of Mombasa Streets BSPs in here. I think that would be really dope. We'll need to join the BSP so they are sealed, then add seams at the joints. Yeah, that's the trouble, is I'd like them to just be always visible, always rendered together rather than separately. And I'm gonna have to take a look at some other maps and BSPs to see what specifically allows for that, because I know that there's like seams and seam sealers and stuff, etc., etc. But what if I wanted this to be like an open world, so to speak? Like, what allows for that? What lets you render them at the same time? What doesn't let you render? I don't know, because I've never had to delve into that aspect of this, so I guess we'll have to find out. What if you were to reduce the amount of BSPs by merging a few into singular BSPs? If I can, yeah. Or just to simplify them. There's a lot of detail that we really don't need here. But just getting Coastal Highway would already be a huge one, because Coastal Highway is a large section of this border. I think Coastal Highway is like from there all the way out to there is Coastal Highway. Like, it's a huge area. So that, I think, is one map that I want to focus on really hard right now, because that'll really get a lot of detail into this map. And then the interior is like 2 more missions, right? We have like Mombasa streets here, followed by Oni Alpha Site over here. As soon as we get those 2 in, plus streets, plus a little bit of custom work to like finish off the rest of the highway, like we're doing pretty good as far as a full detail Mombasa map. And I think we'll still have enough BSPs to potentially get some like nice park stuff as well. So no promises on this being perfect, but I see a lot of potential here in making this good. It's definitely going to be a lot of work, but considering Bungie did most, like 99% of the hard work by making an entire game perfectly matching up to this layout of a city, like, this is easy. We can go through it all of New Mombasa. It's crazy that we can do this. But the real thing here is, am I skilled enough, and do I understand multiple BSPs enough to actually pull this off? We will see. Ender Slayer, thank you for the $2. Sent explanation on Discord. Did you? Oh, it's a random compound you found on a cliff coast of West Africa. Just looking for around on Google Maps. Yeah, what the hell's in there? That's sketchy. That's sketchy as fuck. We don't know. We don't know what's in there. But in any case, we do have some high quality stuff, right? This is pretty cool. Giant seawall thing that covers up the whole part of the city here. Don't mind the rainbow road. That's fine. It's all normal and calculated. Or the giant pieces of the, you know, the tether that got destroyed. Totally fine as well. All right, I want to get started. Let's poke it around to see how certain BSPs work together, because I do know that in Halo 3, let's open up Blender here. So here is Coastal Highway, and here is a seam. So it looks like seams. No shot at seams. I swear it was portals that controlled everything. Maybe they changed it in ODST. But yeah, seams basically are just, as far as I know, seam is an invisible material that you can use to just kind of like block up things, right? Because maps need to be all contained in one thing. So just by making this magical thingy called a seam, you can block up the whole map, and then everything works great. Then nobody cares, and it's all fine. The problem isn't seams, though. The problem is I think that I have really crappy portal setups on my main map, because I wasn't expecting to actually be using multiple BSPs in the first place. I was thinking, whoops, I was thinking it was just going to be really straightforward and simple. So, I'm so sorry to anybody who's actually good at mapping. This is what my portal setup looks like. Here's my sky. These are my portals, okay? I crunched my map into a million different clusters with these portals. And I'm gonna be honest, it's not great. It definitely could be better. I will admit that much. Don't forget to add the Coastal Highway firefight area. Coastal, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember that map in particular. I know it is. I know it's in the game. I just kind of can't remember what it's like off the top of my head. But considering that all firefight maps are campaign maps, it's inevitable that it's gonna make it in. It is, in fact, inevitable. Let me think though. Let's just poke around some Halo 3 maps. So we're gonna have to extract some Halo 3 maps here. So tool is it extract import info? Extract import info. What would be a good map to test and to poke around and understand portals from? I'm thinking a good one that we could do would be, I want to say the Covenant. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's do the Covenant. Broken Mask with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Broken Mask. I genuinely appreciate the support. That's very kind of you. Surprised you didn't do a message. Most people are telling me to do a backflip or something. But yeah, I do appreciate the support nonetheless. Thank you. Okay. We are going to open and export the Covenant. All right, yeah. So we go to tags, levels, solo, Citadel, and we want 100 Citadel underscore 010. Structure lighting info, structure BSP scenarios. Okay, let's call it BSP underscore 010 and BSP underscore 020. So let's figure out how they managed to make that work. We copy this, we go here, we go slash BSP underscore 010 dot scenario structure BSP. We export that, and we're also going to get 020, and I think 030. They all exist within the same one, so we'll do that. Boom. Nice. Love to see it. And then we'll make a new Blender file, and we'll export all those maps in and just straight up see how they all work. We'll just kind of poke around. So we import a .as. Yes, .as, really. H3EK, data extracted. No, it's not under extracted, it's under levels, solo, Citadel, structure. So we get 010 in first. So this is the very first BSP of the mission, the Covenant. This should hold some very insightful stuff. That's 5 quid, you fool! Oh my god, I'm so actually dumb and stupid and silly. What was I thinking? So we have this in collection, right? So we'll make a new collection. We'll call this first one 010. Move this up. And we'll import the second BSP, which will be 020. I'm back. What are we doing now, Mr. Shotgun? We are putting together the multiple Halo 3 missions of... Oh, shit. We're putting everything together as far as the mission, the Covenant. I'm trying to poke around to see how multiple BSPs work. Did I fuck up? How did I fuck up? I want everything in here. So we take all of you and put all of you in a collection. What is going on? Oh. I think I got it. So I hide collection. Whatever, I don't care. Anyway, so this is what it looks like. So, Abyss. Thank you for the $2. My map is crashing when I compile it. I'm sad right now. You and Green need your own pity party because that fucking actually sucks so much. I don't know. The new tool's bit off, a bit weird. I don't know what it's all about. It's been crashing like crazy for everybody. Z portal. So, as far as I know, portals separate things out into separate clusters. So here we have a giant portal separating the two BSPs. Okay, so we have portals, that's fine. And then we have seam BSPs. I assume this is also a seam BSP. So I need seams on both BSPs, I think. Yeah, I think what I need to be doing is creating large seams that connect all of these different maps together. Because if you notice, by just hiding the seams in the portals are there for optimization and to like split things up. But the seams are what really separate the maps, I think. They enclose everything in like a special way. But if they match up perfectly, I think it'll let me render them at the same time. Aren't there multiple cutscenes in the middle of the Covenant to hide loading? Does that impact your experiment? No, it doesn't, thankfully. Okay. I think I know what I can do here. But it's going to require me to do some interesting witchcraft. Here's what I know for sure. All of the maps in ODST work together. The city map and everything works really good together. here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna do a little experiment, and I think this is gonna end up looking really good. I'm basically gonna end up recreating a large ODST map section. So I'm gonna grab these two maps. We're gonna go back into our Battlefront map here. So we have the highway test, right? And so I'm going to do Battlefront city test, and then I'm going to do Battlefront, what's it called? Park test. Okay. So I have, these are two more BSPs. These are known as shared BSPs in ODST. So now we have a highway test map. We're gonna do a city test map. And this is, the city test is, it's part of the city. It's like the high quality buildings and the high quality internal walls of the internal seawalls and all that stuff that's like really good. I ripped it out of this. So I'm putting this straight from ODST into here, and I'm gonna do the same for the high quality park, like the floating like park things off the coast. So by importing these, I'll show you what I'm talking about here in game. These high quality buildings here and these high quality walls are part of one BSP known as the shared city in ODST. It's used in multiple missions. That's why it's shared. It's shared between multiple missions because it's just really convenient to have it that you can load in on any mission. So there's that. And then there is this BSP, which basically is this bridge and these things out here, as well as like some extra stuff all around. And I'm gonna take those, I'm gonna import them into the map, and I'm actually gonna yeet my good Mombasa out because I'm doing a test here. And these should all theoretically load perfectly at the exact same time. I'm able to find shader sewer. Able to find shader sign logo. Okay, that's fine. Sewer wall runner dark. Okay, I need to get that in the meantime. While that imports, we'll grab sewer stuff. Didn't know there was a sewer section. L200. Is that a cut mission? Or is there an L200 in the game? Oh, there is. Okay. Yeah, sewer. We'll go in here. Save that. And then I think we can just grab those shaders real quick from ODST. It should be tags, levels, atlas, L200, bitmaps, shaders. Boom. Pop those on into our Halo 3 folder. And the next time we build this map, it will have all the shaders we need. It's under tags, levels, atlas. Is it L200 capitalized? No, it's not. iCat. Boom. We copy, we paste, we miss United States. What game mode is the map for? All the game modes. All of them. Every single one. There's no stopping the game mode selection. It's just going to be all of Mombasa. Just open it up in Forge, put down some spawn points, and make whatever game mode you want. That's the goal. Okay, so we got city test in. So now we're going to do park test. This should be easy. So we're going to get all these in. And in Gorilla, let me reload the scenario. So now we're going to be loading only ODST stuff. I'm going to completely unload my custom Mombasa for this test. So basically, yeah, so it reloaded because there's a new BSP in the folder. That's fine. So yeah, we're going to get this park section, which is its own ODST BSP. Then we're going to get the city, like some high quality stuff. These buildings are just going to be floating in the void. That's totally fine. And then, yeah, then we're also going to have the highway section, the high quality highway ripped straight out of ODST here. This lovely area here. We'll get all of this loaded in. And then I'll figure out how I'm going to be able to pull off having the entire city loaded separate to that. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is going to be a bit weird. All right, let's reopen the scenario. So let's load every BSP except my map. Is ODST Mombasa different from Halo 2? Oh yeah, big time. Major. Similar, like, idea of like space elevator, island, other island, where there's like the 3 islands kind of, but everything else besides that general layout of the islands is different. They really overhauled the aesthetic of the city. Halo 2 is industrial, yeah. ODST is downtown. And a lot, yeah, well, I guess old Mombasa would probably be the same, but no doubt they definitely changed a lot. All right, zone sets, new Mombasa is going to load in everything except the actual main custom one I did. So here we go. We're basically in an ODST map at this point. Yeah, here we go. So I unloaded my map, but we have... Can we come out here to this BSP? No? It's supposed to be loaded, but it's not. It's got park test, but it's not loaded in. That's interesting. So we've got... Actually, only loading the one BSP. Is my zone set? Not switch zone set, new Mombasa. Let's make a new zone set. So we'll call this one... Battlefront. Save that. Then we'll make a new zone set. And this one's going to be everything except Battlefront. Okay, we'll reload. So here we have only our first city. And then we do switch zone set to... Oh, whoops. Test. Whoa. Okay, so we go edit, switch zone set, test. We'll go back now. Don't mind all that, it's fine. So we have straight up a whole section of ODST loaded in here. The problem is, we have an entire park out here that's supposed to be loaded, but it is absolutely not loaded. You can even see it. They're supposed to be right here. You can see the when I tab out of the map there. And on top of that, there's supposed to be a whole part of the city loaded in too, but this isn't loaded either. Oh, when I come over here it is, but only at certain heights. So I'm trying to figure out now, what is determining all of that? Is it portals, maybe? Seams? I would assume it has something to do with portals. Enable structure debug to see if collision is truly loaded. Okay. Debug. Not objects. What is it under? Is it objects? Environment, maybe? Oh yeah, debug structure. So yeah, it's all, it looks like it's all here. No misconceptions. It's not rendering, and I would assume that's to do with portals, which strange though is that these do render in ODST, and I ripped these straight out of ODST. Maybe it has to do with the seam sealer file. It doesn't have a seam sealer. So here's the portals, we can see them all. It was only once I'm inside these BSPs that they render. If I just make them all collide, what if I just give them enormous under environment? Huh? And now this one's loaded in, interesting. Now this one's loaded in. Oh, under environment, let me check. I think I already went. No, it's just because of stream delay. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to need to make all of I don't know specifically how they get it to load so well in ODST. I would really like to just take advantage of that, but hidden previous zone set. Battlefront. Whoa. That didn't help. Unfortunate. You gonna add the Reach New MOMBASA map for multiplayer? Maybe eventually. That's a lot of work until Reach tools come out, so I'm just not gonna worry about that one for the time being. Okay, let's see. Maybe there might be a checkbox which might be able to help me out here. Let me take a look under. I'll save the scenario even, and we'll go to solo Citadel. I want to see how the BSPs are set up in campaign, because it's one thing to like go into a campaign map and be like, oh, I'll just, you know, turn everything on, but to make your own BSPs that are all on together, a little bit more difficult. Maybe that's just me saying it though, because I do not know how to do this thing in particular. Okay, so here's the first BSP in the Covenant. This is spooky music. Oh my god. Structure lighting info, structure design. Oh, so there's a structure seams. Is that important? Tool structure. Okay, I'm gonna try doing the structure seams command just in case that's important, because it seems like it might sort of kind of be important. Unable to find structure for that. Okay. Okay, I'm generating structure seams. Maybe that'll help. To be honest, I don't know what that does, but I'm hoping it helps. Everyone in chat, you're all chill as heck, and I hope you're having a lot of it. That's so nice of you. Calm down with your niceness, alright? You're just really going over the top. It's too nice. Okay, that did not seem to help, but to be fair, I don't think I hooked any of it up. I am frustrated! But also I'm really interested in learning how this works. I'm very, very interested. Structure lighting info, sure. Okay, Battlefront.structure seams is set up. Clones describes which other BSPs are physical clones of this BSP. This is used to determine how to attach position elements like decorators. Okay, interesting. Not helpful, but interesting. All right, let's go back to the campaign map. See if we can't glean any information from this. I think I know what I need to do to make this work, but I don't know. I know a way to make it work, but I know that there is a better way to do it, and so I'm frustrated by that. Lighting zone set, sure. Is the thing that I'm having difficulty understanding is why these won't render unless, like, you can't have two BSPs loaded at the same time by this logic out here. It's so weird. I don't know. This is something I think I should take a look at off stream, because I don't want to sit here and debug it on stream for all of you to just like sit with me painfully through. But Long and short of it, it seems like as long as I am within one BSP, the others will not render. And that is pretty silly, but it is what it is. And I don't know what the priority is. I hear this one renders sometimes. Hell if I know. I do know one thing. I do know one thing. Is it environment? What's on here still? Oh, render portals is still on. Okay. Here's what I do know. It's that the main city that we have so far is pretty cool. I think it's pretty neat. It needs a lot of work, but it's a big old Mombasa city, and I like it. The other thing I know is that everybody likes drop pods. And also that I'm very hungry. So I think we can kill 15 birds with like 4 or 5 stones by getting into this drop pod and landing in the heart of New Mombasa. I hope you agree. Oh, here we go. Whoa. Oh, we hopping. You know what? I like this map like 1,000 times better than I like the old Mombasa map. I'm gonna be real. There's so many things I still need to work on and change. And there's so much I can do to make it better, like all the fucking awesome BSPs that could be in it. But, it's just, I've got to figure it out, and I need to like put my head down and focus on figuring out exactly how it all works together. That being said, I think I should do that off stream, and also get some food so I don't starve to death. Let's do it again. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now closing the stream down, but first we're going to drop once, maybe 5 more times into New Mombasa. We're going to rotate this beautiful pod around a little bit here, like that. You'd love to see it. And we are going to drop. Oh my god. Rest in peace, Chief. You will be missed. We're going up to the in amber clad up here. Let's do it. All right, everybody. Let's go! Oh, now we can see the space elevator down there. The water reflecting out the window. Whoa, 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 what's going on with my camera all of a sudden? What the hell? Cool. Always landing on some kind of rooftop. Works out. Alright, things are slowly coming together. It's a big project, but look, all in all, we got a lot going for us. This project's going to be insane. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to load in a ton more maps from ODST that'll be able to fully flesh this out. I'll come up with some of my own custom ones as well, but I need to go work on this off stream so I can put my head down and really start sorting out some of the issues that are currently present here. That being said, though, I do want to give a huge shout out to all of you watching right now. Thank you for being here. We have had an insane stream today. It's been so much fun for me personally. It's so awesome that we had so many watching today and a ton of generous super chats as well. It's been absolutely insane. Give me a slide to get off the roof at least. All right. Do something. I'll just jump into the water. Ooh, alleyways. Thank you, everybody. I want to thank you personally for being here. It has been a very fun stream today. I will be streaming tomorrow if you want to tune in for that as well. So, if it interests you and you're not subscribed already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. You can come hang out again tomorrow when I'm streaming or the next day because I'm always streaming. That being said, though, I hope you guys enjoyed the first day of working on the new MOMBASA. The new Your MOMBASA even, I dare say. But thank you for being here. Thank you for the very generous super chats. And I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Hope to see you there.